Ty, hear me?
Yeah. I'll mute my mic and cut it on when the noise is going.
Okay, cool. Yo, what's popping, people in the chat? We obviously we're live. Here with Foob, Ov, James, Devil's Leg, and Lampat.
Glad you corrected yourself, Brago.
Huh?
You said devil leg and you said devil's leg. I'm glad you corrected yourself.
Yeah, you know, you gotta do that sometimes. Sometimes you gotta admit when you're wrong, you know what I'm saying? But to talk One Piece 887. It should be coming out on Thursday. Yo, why the fuck am I using this mic? It should be coming out on Thursday. So some quick predictions. But first, how do you guys feel about having a top 10 male porn star list? Is that weird?
That's definitely fucking weird.
No, that's not weird at all.
No, it's really fucking
weird.
It's weird because hold on. Let me finish.
Especially when you consider the fact he listed it off the top of his head, bro.
Okay, that may be a bit weird.
But Devil Leg, you're saying that's not weird, right? How?
It depends on the reason.
No, how do you judge them? What do you judge them by? Go.
Okay, listen, man. Let me just say something really quick. Let me just say something really quick.
How funny they are.
There's nothing
stuff.
gay.
How funny they are.
Porn stars.
Yeah, there's some funny porn videos out there, fam.
Wait, you're talking about like the scenes leading up to it, like the fucking pizza delivery guy?
Yeah. No, that's important, bro. You know,
the plot. You know the plot.
But the plot is important. The plot is important, so the guy matters.
God, wait, guys, is plot important?
Yes.
Exactly.
Why is plot important? Tell me why plot is important.
It gives meaning to the sex.
Well, yeah, there you go, dude.
What the fuck? Hold on. This nigga said it gives meaning to it. Okay. So if it has
if it's just people doing it, that's bland as hell.
Porn with a good plot is better than a porn with no plot.
Wait, okay.
I mean, bro, they are right though.
I must be lost. I must be from a different world because I don't care about plot, bro. Like I'm not watching it for the plot, dog. That's not why I'm watching it. So y'all saying plot matters? Why?
We just told you why. And
you're
setting
saying
up a fantasy, dog. Sometimes you don't want to just watch a bitch get thrown on a table and fuck their brains out. You know, you got to get some backstory on it.
So you want a backstory with a nigga, knowing what the nigga had to do to
let Brago.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure, dog. Is she a fucking? Is she your best? Is she your best friend's mom? Like, what's going on here? Why are you fucking?
Hold on, Brago. It's like an action scene, though.
Proof just said, "What's going on here? Why you fucking her?" Proof got the lotion in one hand. What's going on here, bro? Let me know before. What the fuck? What?
No, Brago, bro. It's like an action scene, bro. Like if Karapika versus Uvigan didn't have no backstory, you'd be like, the fight's okay, but I mean, like, but the backstory makes it more rich. You know what I mean?
That is not the same thing, bro.
That's just like kind of, you know, it gives it more meaning. It's not just them fucking.
All right. Maybe it's just me because everybody say the plot in porn is important. Okay. What's a good plot in porn? Tell me. What's a good plot in porn?
I mean, we're getting into some specifics here, and that's fucking weird whenever you talk about shit like that. But like,
no, we talk about the plot. The plot is meaningful, right?
Well, it's just like the scenario, yo. Like some people have different preferences. Like, you know.
No, I really don't. I really don't, yo. Like so you're saying like if
okay,
it
like
have...
fucking like fucking that fucking bang bus thing. Like that's a pretty popular one that people like.
Oh, that's a good plot?
I
mean, it's still like fucking different than fucking like.
God damn! I can't wait for them to get a good one. Hopefully they pick up a good one, yo.
Discussion is so stupid.
I mean,
yeah, y'all
I'm just trying to fucking help Brago out here. I don't know why he's making me explain everything. Like he doesn't know.
Listen, I'm not.
Yeah, y'all.
I'm not gonna go into specifics, but the plot is important.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Leave it at that. Plot is important in porn, they say. I don't know.
I want to apologize for comparing porn to Hunter x Hunter.
Yes, that was disrespectful. That was disrespectful.
Yeah, it was.
But anyway, moving on from porn.
Yeah, hon. Let me just say this one thing in the comment. A good plot requires setup. Can't just open up intense raw dogging. There you go.
Wow.
Yo, Master J tweeted this out on Twitter, bro. Like if he was here, he'd back me
he
up.
did. He did.
What did he say?
He did.
Hold on. He said something like it's boring when they just instant transmission into the pussy.
Yeah, that was literally it. He said that's why he can't watch black porn because they just instant transmission into the pussy.
That's racist. That's not even true.
Nah, he's low key right though.
Black porn doesn't have plot. Wait. First off, what's considered black porn?
I don't know.
What
What is
like, come on, Brago.
What's black porn?
Wait, what do you mean?
Because I've seen black porn that has plot.
I mean, send those videos to Master J.
Yeah.
If it's an
Like,
interracial video, is that a black porn?
Wait, what?
You said what?
If it's an interracial video, is that black porn?
I guess it's
I
half
don't
black.
know.
I don't know,
porn.
Brago.
I don't know.
Are your favorite porn stars black?
I don't have a favorite porn star.
I said porn stars, as in porn stars you've watched before.
But
Listen, bro. Don't give me this shit. You don't watch porn, bro.
I never said that. But I don't watch it enough to know like some of these niggas' names and shit. Let's just say that.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, when you watch porn, you going for that ebony shit or what?
Come on, bro. You never reveal your sources like that. You don't reveal your genres that you. You don't do that.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's why I was trying to say, like, I don't know. I don't want to explain a plot to you.
No, because the plot is different. You're like, all right, well, it's like nigga come up in the driveway, help her fix her car. You know.
Hold up.
He revealed so much just by saying that. Bro, he revealed so much just by saying
No.
that.
Sam makes it better.
Wait, say that, Ty? What did Ty say?
I don't know.
I didn't hear.
I didn't hear
He'd
that.
like that. I don't know.
Quietly loud said Hawaii shit like that. You mid me Dustin Street, but I'm coming with the facts. Listen, man, if you want to jump in this stream, let me know.
I forgot about that Hawaii shit like that.
It's still up on the screen, to be honest.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Hold up. Somebody else said something. Oh, shout out to Farrah Space, yo. Farrah came through with the donation. Wait, isn't Farrah in here? Oh no, I thought Farrah was in here. He was in here earlier. Shout out to Cam. He said, I thought this was Brago D Club stream. I subscribed to their own channel. Hey man, you may have. You may have, yo. Nah, I mean, I feel like, listen, yo. This is the last thing I say on the porn thing, right? It's porn. It's a purpose there. I don't want to judge people based on their preference as far as like they like setup and they want a whole plot behind it so that it can be more satisfying and they can feel better about themselves. That's fine. I'm saying that. Like, I've never ended something like, yo, that was a good ass plot. Let me watch this shit again.
Listen.
Yeah, but come on, bro.
We're not looking for
too far, bro. That's not what anyone says.
No, I
either.
feel you. No, you're right. I'm just saying, you know.
You know, it's just it's setting up the scenario, yeah.
No, you're right. Setup is important. Like we want to set up in One Piece, so it's natural that we want to set up in porn. So
Well, that's
if I can't do it with 100, you can't do it with One Piece.
No, Foop. Wait, you're right. I apologize. I apologize.
Someone typed One Piece 887 in the chat? Question mark.
Right? Can you imagine like a 14-year-old? Like, what the fuck are they talking about, yo?
14-year-olds watch porn.
Yeah, but they gotta sneak to watch it though.
10-years watching porn nowadays with their fucking
Yeah,
phone.
but they gotta be like sneaking and deleting history and all that shit. I mean, most niggas do that anyway. But anyways, One Piece 887, yo. We left off with what was it? Luffy talking shit, right? Saying he's gonna be Katakuri.
You worded that like Luffy talking shit.
No, it's funny.
Wow.
It's funny. It's funny that it's really a thing.
No, I see why they call you a hater.
It's how is that
I see
hate?
it.
Wait, is that not facts?
Yeah, Luffy was talking mad shit.
He was
The
talking
way
shit.
you worded that.
Oh my
He was
god.
like, he was like Katakuri's bitch ass. I could probably see into the future
He's
too.
like, I can probably see the future too if I just try.
Oh, man.
That ain't too special. If I just try, I can do it too. Then
Wow.
Brule's like, yo, don't get ahead of yourself. I'm gonna surpass him. Like, wait, bro. You just ran from the mirror world. And you're like, all of a sudden, I can see into the future. Now you're gonna surpass him. Alright, cool. You know, niggas think I hate Luffy. I don't know. That's like a thing. I saw Matt saying it. Matt was like, yo, Brago, you my
Yeah,
nigga,
Matt,
but
Matt was going in.
you really
Matt
hate
was
you
going
really hate Luffy. Like what?
Listen,
that impersonation.
What? What do you mean, bro? Like I don't know. I guess sometimes I do say things that would rub a diehard. I don't want to call him a fan, but a diehard Luffy fan the wrong way. I get it, but sometimes, well, most times, no, all the time, it is the truth. It is the truth. And the thing is, here's the thing. I feel like if I'm talking to somebody that really likes Luffy, normally it gets back to, we gotta believe in Luffy. It's just Luffy, and to some degree, I do agree. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm looking at the plot. I'm looking at what's been set up. And of course, Luffy's the main character, but I try not to look at it that way because then that kind of takes the fun out of it.
Yeah,
as far as
exactly.
discussion.
That's the difference, though. Like a lot of people, they use the fact that the story will demand it, so it has to happen. Like they don't look at what's actually like what's been
I just came
shown
back.
so far to compare it.
Yeah.
Because like, the
Like, if
reason
you
why
want-
most of us were saying that Katakuri should have won was because what we were showing from Luffy, he shouldn't be able to win. That's why we were saying that. Like it's not that we just hate Luffy.
Yeah.
It's just that we don't see how
Yo,
he should win in that situation.
I mean, even then, like, I don't even see why it would matter. Like, if I said like I like Katakuri more than Luffy, I don't see why anyone even fucking cares.
I mean, the thing is, that's
matter.
the main character. Who is banned? Who's banned? Wait, who's banned?
Brago D Clown.
What is
Came
that?
back.
Is that his name?
Nice.
Is that Grim?
I had no idea what his name is.
Nah.
I just came back, but based off what I was talking about before, it just sounded mad wrong. Cause she's like, yo, like if the story demands it, and I was talking about all that porn stuff before.
Oh, the porn.
Wait,
Wait, Ty, what side are you on?
on?
Ty, what side are you on, man?
When it comes to what? 'Cause I don't know if you're talking about porn or if you're talking about One Piece.
He's really talking about porn.
We're talking
man.
about One Piece.
Talking about One
Hello,
Piece.
hello, friends.
Hey, Matt, what side are you on?
Yo, what's up?
What do you mean? What side am I on?
Does the plot matter?
Did you not hear what Brago was talking about?
Does plot matter?
What
Does the plot matter in porn?
does the plot? No.
My nigga.
But it matters somewhat to some people. That's why it's there. You know what I mean? But some people, like probably the majority of the people, probably don't care. But some people care.
Yeah. I didn't know people cared that much though. Like
I
the
don't
whole
care.
chat was saying like, porn is important, blah blah blah. They watch it for the plot. Some niggas say they watch it for the plot. I'm like, that's kind of
Bro,
crazy.
Nobody
who's,
watches
Yeah, I don't know who watches it for the plot. That's weird.
Dolphy, let me go.
No, but there's some dudes that they watch porn just to watch porn, just to enjoy it.
That's not true, bro.
For real. Some niggas go watch it just to watch it.
I mean, maybe if we're including porn as in fucking prison school, yeah, okay, I get
That's
it.
not porn, bro. And that has some really good plot. That's not porn.
Well, see, you know what I mean, Brago?
That's not porn though. Nobody is like jacking off to prison school.
I don't know about that, bro.
You're right. You may be right about that. They do cross some boundaries. But wait, Brogody Clown says, yo, tell your mods to unban me from the Discord. I got banned for hating on Sanji. Well, that is a rule. So
Wow.
Fuck is
Wait,
NOK?
That's a rule for real?
nah.
This dude just donated from North Korea.
I heard this music. So, like, while we're on this topic, I'll talk about this. So, like, Tree made a lot of money. They made like lots and lots of money, and they had it on lock with those plots and stuff. They would have the big stories, like these hour-long or like longer porno movies or whatever.
Yeah.
With like a bunch of stuff and maybe only like 15 minutes of like action or whatever, 10 minutes of action, whatever. But when the internet came out and people started making their own home videos, like just getting to the point, like straight up, it took over and it destroyed the old school porn industry that was like what you're talking about. So
Why do you know so much about porn?
The man did
It was in the
research,
form of
man.
music business.
Come on,
It
yo. Why
exploded.
are you hating, yo? This is some good information. Wait, so are we saying that home
Yeah.
videos are more popping than like professional videos now?
Bro, I'm about to go right
Yeah,
and
but
say
but,
that shit, bro.
but because of the point, I don't know about right now, but I know that like at that point to where like it was only what the industry gave them, and then people weren't getting straight to the point. It blew up and took over, and then home videos became more popular, and then even the professional videos they kind of got to the point more often because it's like they was making millions of dollars off of their home videos and stuff like that was getting straight to the point.
Oh, well. That's
Okay.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I didn't.
So
I don't know how do you respond to that?
Yeah, home videos are
not
more
just
popular now.
I guess with whatever happens, just get straight to the point. Don't you know what I mean? Like that be sometimes when I be upset about like when stuff feels like this. Get straight to the point.
Like when it's dragging.
What's one of the most famous like sites that makes porn?
I mean, we know what a famous
Brazzers.
site is.
All of those videos have plots.
Pornhub?
That's true.
A site that makes porn.
No, Brazzers.
Who the fuck pays for Brazzers?
Are we allowed to say
Somebody
his
does.
mom's
It's
house?
still a business.
Who pays
Oh.
for porn in general? bro?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the
Are we allowed
website,
to
the
say his-
websites like upload to Pornhub and shit though.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what that's what I know about Pornhub. That you
Are
know
we
what?
allowed to say his mom's
Well, I mean, that's the
house
thing.
or
Like
site?
fucking like Pornhub is like basically like YouTube, right? And then the other companies upload their shit to Pornhub.
Well, is that legal? Is that legal?
Yeah, well,
I
some of them
mean-
do it themselves, but some of it is illegal.
Yeah, did you just say that they put it on YouTube first, then they take it and put it on?
Nah, just saying.
on
No,
Pornhub?
it's like
He
YouTube.
said Pornhub
they
is
put it on
like
Pornhub.
YouTube, yeah. Wait, Brago Decline says I'm North Korean. Your Discord is the only joy I have. What's your name in the Discord, bro? What's your name in the Discord?
Probably Grim. No, I'm just fucking-
Yeah, I was asking. Is it bro? An alt account? Nah.
What happened with Grim?
Grim and Fruit was beefing, so.
Aw, come on, bro.
then
That ain't what happened, bro.
Fruit used power to ban Grim for some reason, and it's like then he
Yo.
messaged me like, "Yo, don't unban him." I'm like, "Yo, huh?
Yo,
What happened, man?"
Why you spreading out false information, bro?
Brago, can I talk about your cancerous ass Discord?
Sure.
Like for a second.
Sure. Hey, yo, guys, go join the Discord. Somebody post a link to the Discord. Everybody go
Nah.
join the Discord. It's lit.
Nah.
Matt
Nah.
is obviously always there. We got niggas there all
Nah.
the time. Of course,
Nah.
it's a gateway to other cancers with Discords.
Nah,
So go join
bro.
the Discord, guys.
I can only come like join your Discord like once every like 2 months, bro.
What happened, bro?
Like, bro, them niggas in there, like they have no reason. So okay, let me tell you. First this morning, right? So I needed some time. I needed to pass.
I needed some time.
No, I needed
You
to pass
sound
some
like
time.
Theory
So-
right now. That's some shit Theory would be saying.
Nah. Listen, I needed to pass some time. So I go in there, and they're having a discussion, or I was just listening at first.
Yeah.
So one dude goes, "Yeah, man, the Sasuke three totem Sharingan beats any character in One Piece."
Oh god.
And
Wait.
so
the kid Sasuke? Kid Sasuke?
Yes, Kid
Sasuke,
Sasuke. So
Kid Sasuke solo.
so then I join the chat, and then so I'm like, yo, like y'all can't be serious right now, like y'all gotta chill. So then it goes into like all these whole like these different cross battles in One Piece, and then I realized like, yo, this is retarded because there's no scale. There's no scale that and listen, this is after like 2 hours of me like trying to get these dudes to understand some things. And so after 2 hours, I'm like, yo, this is retarded because there's no scale. Like, I'm like, dude, literally all they were going off of, right? So they were saying, oh, because this person moves fast, he's faster than this person, and this person moves fast. So I was saying, like, in the best example that I gave, I'm like, yo, if you have look at Hiei, right? Hiei speed blitzed so many people in Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
But if you were to put him against a character in One Piece or a character in Naruto or a character in Bleach, he wouldn't even be able to speed blitz like one of the weakest people in that series. Okay, so they didn't understand that you have to scale these characters' abilities based off of their verse, and that's why I said, like, yo, we need to like get a scale. We need to decide what rules we're gonna go based off of, so on and so forth. And then it just went left field and it turned into some other stuff. But
I mean,
yeah, man,
He can still nuke him with the Dragon of Darkness flame, though, right?
Last fucking conversation I was
Facts,
in, I left
facts.
because someone was trying to say that fucking Big Mom could solo all Marineford.
No.
Wait, that was in Discord too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was in Discord too.
That was probably
Yep.
Ty.
Specifically, it was Toddy. Specifically, it was that
Oh, it was Toddy.
Prometheus can solo Aokiji.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He also believes that Aokiji can't shoot his ice up for some reason.
Wait, what?
Like we've seen him
Why-
shoot it. We've seen him shoot it side to side, but he's like, no, he can't shoot it up.
Why? What's
Why not
stopping
up?
him from shooting it up?
He says that we've never seen it before.
We can't do that. We can't just go off of shit we haven't seen, because then it's like it limits the conversation. Like we just do that. Of course, you don't want to go far off in headcanon, but you don't think Aokiji can shoot ice up in the air? I mean, come on, that's crazy. That's crazy. But to One Piece though, I was saying the chapter ended off with Luffy talking shit, and now I'm not sure. I don't think we're gonna get Luffy versus Katakuri right now. I think we're gonna get most of like everything else that's going on, where everybody.
Yeah.
'Cause I think Katakuri is gonna be the last fight for Luffy, the last major fight.
We probably
and then we're gonna.
it's gonna be mainly
all the other fights
sorry.
are gonna happen, or somewhat conclude before we see Katakuri and Luffy. We may see some setup, but I don't think I feel like that's the last fight for Luffy.
I think we're gonna get some. Well, the thing is Luffy always has to be like we talked about that. I think on last stream, Luffy always has to be like the last fight. That's always how it's in every arc.
Yeah,
Well, I think Smoothie's gonna flex on Jinbei.
but yeah, I see. That's the matchup I see as well. But flexing on Jinbei.
Yeah, man, you gotta respect the Sweet General title, man.
I think they got big plans for Smoothie too, just because like they keep not showing her. That like this doesn't mean that she's the strongest or anything. I just mean that she's gonna have it. She has to have an interesting fight because they've been like, remember all that junk she took last chapter and she wasn't even in this chapter. I think they're doing it for a reason so that like, say like if Smoothie did, it's Smoothie. You know what I mean? Like just to hype it up.
I mean, I expect.
Smoothie didn't have any dialogue last chapter.
Nah, Smoothie wasn't she wasn't shown at all in the last chapter. That's what I mean. It's like they're saving her.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot.
Oh, at that point, you can probably make the same argument for the Underworld Brokers as well.
Nah, because I don't even know. Like they like anything. You know that could come into play too, but I doubt it because Luffy seems to be. It's like Luffy wants this one-on-one with Katakuri. He seems to gonna get it. If the Underworld broke his turn and end up helping the crew, maybe. But I don't think anybody needs any help this chapter. I think this is gonna be the chapter where like everybody on Luffy team. But so he's gonna like just everybody just gets it with no help. But besides the crew, like not counting like so like you know how most times like how like on Just Rosa the people turned on Dolphy to help Luffy.
Yeah.
And turning on Big Mom to help Luffy. I don't even see the brokers doing it. Like maybe Stussies is a little different, but I think that they're gonna stay out of it and the Straw Hats are gonna do it.
Well, I mean, well, they don't really necessarily have to like prioritize helping Luffy. They can have like their own agenda, which could like by as a result. But we still have this.
That's also part of my prediction.
No, true, but I don't even think, I don't know.
Also part of my prediction. I feel like Smoothie's gonna be like
What's gonna happen?
The Conqueror's hockey.
Why do people hate Jinbei so much?
No one hates
Jinbei.
Because they
Like I would want to see Jinbei versus Smoothie only because when Pedro bumped into Smoothie, he said something that like Zero, we can't do it. And I wonder how Jinbei feels about that. Like does Jinbei feel like I can't do nothing? The chances are zero. Does Jinbei feel like I had it out with Ace? I could take a second commander down. Like I want to see what happens with that.
Did Pedro ever have any dialogue concerning Smoothie? I don't remember that.
Yeah. When they was trying to sneak the poneglyphs or whatever, he said he's like when he's seen Smoothie, he said something like,
he
like,
said that's the commander, and that's okay. I remember talking about.
Yeah, like she's serious. I can't I'm not up there.
I don't think like if Smoothie does fight anyone, I don't think it's gonna come to a conclusion.
She's gonna unleash her conquerors.
Well, I think it is just because it's like why not? Like this arc past the point. Like I remember a long time ago, I was saying that like not another commander is not going down because at that point the whole Big Mom pirates might as well just die. But they kind of took it past that point in this arc where it's like herself, but everybody else might just fall. You know what I mean? Or a Big Mom might even fall because the cake seems to be able to knock her out. So I think her whole crew is done. The paper's gonna be like, we lit! Corey, Cracker, like Black Lake, Sanji, or Big Mom knocked out. Like, this is gonna be Big Mom crew's gonna be a joke after this. You know what I mean? Even though things happen not in their favor to make them lose. You know what I mean? But it's a different ballgame. I think everybody on Big Mom crew is capable of being defeated right now at this point.
Well, I think it kind of depends because like the way the chapter's going, and I agree with Braga. We talked about in the last stream where if everyone else is going to get a fight, then it basically has to happen before Luffy finishes his fight with Katakuri. And so I'm not sure how many chapters that's going to be, how many people are going to get fights. But if that does happen, then you would imagine that the fights aren't going to last that long if there are multiple people getting multiple 1v1s or 2v1s, or however you imagine it. Another obstacle that could be in the way
No, true, but the
is that Smoothie is also, I believe, confirmed to be the last line of defense, along with Compote. So they're basically waiting for them to try to escape. So you might have an instance where Oda might try to ignore Smoothie, although I hope it doesn't happen.
I mean, I think that Oven, Daifuku, Sanji, Capone, maybe Jinbei are gonna get like one-on-one fights like that are highlighted, and then everyone else is probably just gonna be cleaning up fodder and stuff like that. Like
I would tend to agree with that.
I don't think it's gonna be I don't think it's gonna be too many like 1v1 fights because like you still got the Vent Smokes who are gonna show up at one point in time, and I don't know. Maybe
You think it's something like Marineford? You think?
Not even like not necessarily like Marineford. I think that there's way too many people for everybody to get a 1v1 fight. I think that the right people are gonna get their 1v1 fights. I don't think any of the Vince Smokes need a 1v1 fight. Capone,
But
he's necessary to get one. Sanji's necessary to get one.
but Jinbei, but yeah, like all the like as far as like the top tier of these people could all get fights. And these fights doesn't have to drag on. Like Oda could just prove his point real quick. Like I don't like Smoothie versus Jinbei doesn't have to be 4 chapters long. It could be like 2 chapters long. It could be like this a 1 chapter thing. Like just see what happens.
So do you want a full fight? Do we want a full fight or just like a quick clash and like let's keep it moving?
Yeah, because like
I want a full fight.
No, because it would have to be a full on fight because they're gonna all be on. Yeah, they're all gonna be on Coco Town. Like they're waiting on Luffy at the minimum.
Yeah, but
they're waiting on.
If everybody's there, how can Jimbo and Smoothie have like a full fight? You know what I mean? Like that's.
I don't think that Jinbei is gonna fight Smoothie. Just me personally.
I mean, the thing is like in One Piece, it's so weird, right? Because if Jinbei and Smoothie like end up fighting each other, I feel like it's gonna be on ships. Can they really have a full-on fight on boats? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes it more exciting.
The crew, the ship is very close to Sanji and Capone at this point, right?
Well, that's debatable.
Yeah.
They're probably a few hours away.
No. You don't know where they pulled. No,
they were supposed to
they
make
came
it
into the
around
harbor.
1 a.m.
I thought. Whoa, hold on.
It is
I thought
not
they saw the shadows of the ships the last chapter.
Yeah, they came
That
into
could
the
be like
harbor
a totally
last chapter.
different fleet
Were
of
those
ships.
not enemy ships?
Nah.
That was the Straw Hats.
They could tell what was going on with
The
the
Straw Hats saw the ships, people chasing them,
Yeah.
did they not? Was that not like the meaning behind that? I don't think they saw the harbor.
I mean,
Whenever Nami specified
must
the
be
time,
different
they
people,
said they were
though.
going to get there around 1 a.m. and as of the last chapter, it's around 6.
I don't know. From what I seen, Jinbei seems to be very close to the Sanji and the Capone.
From what that's exactly what I got from that
Here's
chat.
the thing, right? I mean, that would kind of like not make sense in accordance with like Nami's navigation time.
No, it. Maybe you're just thinking about the wrong things. They're definitely right there next to the crew.
I disagree.
I mean, what other fleet would
it
they
could
be
be the
running
Vince
into?
Smoke.
Whenever we
Unless it's
first
the
saw the Big Mom
Vince
Pirates and
If it was
Lockjaw
a Vince
talking
Smoke,
to the
you
Big
would've
Mom
seen-
Pirates, there was
if
an
it was a Vince
overview,
Smoke,
and there are literally ships
Well outlined,
guarding
not
the entire
ship outlined.
expanse of basically Totland. Like there's a giant ring. If you go back and look at the pan, it's a huge ring. And so the
Blockade.
shots
You're
could
thinking
be
about
entering one side of the ring, or they could already be inside of it. So we don't really know yet.
I mean,
You're
the
trying
thing
to be
is,
so
like,
impressive. You're like overthinking it.
No, it's just simple things. Like Nami said they're going to get there at 1 a.m. Why would they get there like 7 hours earlier? They haven't used anything to get there faster.
Yeah, but to be fair,
Wow.
like
Yeah.
I don't know if those times were like exactly accurate because they said it was going to take like way longer to bake the cake than it ended
Yeah,
up.
then it
Yeah, but there was a
then it
time
actually
skip.
did.
There was a time skip, and the cake baked on time.
Okay,
still,
but when
it's
did
like, what's the purpose of dragging out? It's no point. It's no logical reason to drag out the meetup time just for argument's sake. You know what I mean?
Well, like,
I mean,
point
but
is
here's
there'll
the
be no
thing.
reason to set the time around 1 a.m. and then have Carrot say, I wonder if there's going to be a full moon tonight. What would be the purpose of that?
I
If
feel
they're going
like
to get there early anyway.
we don't know the
look,
purpose of it yet, Ty. We don't know the purpose of like why they dragged the time out for that yet. I mean, more than likely it has to do with the carrot thing, though.
A fight could they could start fighting soon, and the fight can drag on to it's like a full moon. You know what I mean? Like,
well, like here's the thing.
When they pull up, it could be in the middle of a fight.
I don't think that Nami just is wrong about how long it's going to take them to get there. She's an expert navigator. They're basically
right.
Especially
if going to Whole Cake Island about the time it would take to get there.
You know what time like the original calculations was? Like what time that was when they said everything? Because it said it was going to take like a certain amount of time to bake the cake, and it definitely did not take that long.
It did take
Remember
that long.
how
the baking.
Remember time skipped though. Time skipped.
It takes 2 hours and
how, like,
40 minutes to bake the cake, and then
Wait,
20 minutes
hold on, Ty.
to cool it down. So whenever you look at the fight between Luffy and Katakuri, the cake baking, if you go back and look at the clocks, the handle before they even started making the cake was around 3 o'clock. So you can give like however estimation of how much time passed between then. And we saw like 40 minutes pass between the fight between Luffy and Katakuri, and then he has Merienda, right? And then after that, we see around 4 o'clock or 4:15, we go back to the cake squad, and they're in the process of making the cake. And in the 2 chapters ago, there was a time skip where we go back, and it's around, I think it was 15 to 6, and the cake was finished right on time.
Yo, all I'm saying, either they were pulling up to the harbor or they ran into the vent smokes. So as far as all this time stuff goes, I mean, cool. If they pull up to the harbor at like 12 or 1 a.m., then I mean, obviously that's going to be in for Carrot's favor.
But the vent smokes, if it was the vent smokes, would it have been snails and not just like ships? You know what I mean? I don't think it's the vent smokes.
I mean, I mean that's the only ships that I could.
It was very. It was very heavily implied that it was like the ships that were around Capone. I mean, it's definitely possible that Oda was. It was definitely possible that Oda was trying to trick us, but it was really heavily implied that that's what they were.
Yeah, that's what I got from it. I got that they were pulling up to the harbor as well. I mean,
and the other thing is, remember when we was waiting for the tea party to start and they played around with the time? Like that's just not the right thing to focus on. You know what I mean? Like especially if you're seeing something, you're gonna be so stuck on the time. This isn't a TV show where they got to be on point with the time.
Well, I feel like it is because that's the reason he introduced it.
No, it's just to give you some idea.
So you feel like Oda introduced the time limits just to have time limits and not have them be relevant? I don't know.
It's to give you an idea. You know what I mean?
Well, if at that point,
at the end of the day, put it like this: at the end of the day, right? If next chapter, right? If it's if they're next to
Oh wait, hold on. They literally said in the chapter. He said we're finally here, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I'm stupid. I'm like, yo, next chapter
when I'm not gonna go that. I'm not gonna go that far, but I remember it specifically.
So which translation are you reading? Is that the official translation?
Well, I was reading manga. I was reading Manga Panda, but I don't see how
that means is so they finally come. So they, meaning that they were being chased the entire time. So it depends on the translation you're reading, right?
But this is all right. But still, that's your.
No. Look. This is what it says. I can see the shadows of several ships out there. We're finally here, huh? Prepare for incoming fire. We've just escaped. Can't let them get to us.
Is that the Viz translation?
Pull up the Viz translation.
I don't have it up right now. Is that it?
No, I'm on Manga Stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose Giant Minis over Manga Stream in this instance.
So like, if that's the case, like, it could be that Smoothie approaching them. You know what I mean? Because remember, Smoothie did do the whole like send him to the depths thing, and she was on it or whatever. But I don't think it's the Vince Smokes at all.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
I don't think it has to be the Vince Smokes, but I don't think that they've arrived already at Cacao Town. I believe in like the time limits.
It's Smoothie then you're saying that came.
But
it could be anyone.
But wait a second. Like look at all the smoke in the fog that's all around them. And the same fog is all around the Straw Hats as well. Like
yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying.
It was yes, dude. The fog.
Fog. I see clouds around the Straw Hat ship.
So you see
clouds? I don't really see an indication of fog. I mean, let me look at other places.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Wait, is the argument if the Straws are near Coca Town or not?
Yeah, basically, yes.
No, well, that's irrelevant.
I don't think it's irrelevant. I mean, like, if everyone's going to start fighting at the same time, I don't know.
We're talking about...
It would kind of make the point of Sanji, like, trying to get to the ship to sail to Nami to begin with kind of pointless if they were going to get there before they even need to get on the ship. I just find it highly unlikely that these timelines were, like, introduced.
But it was the same thing when... It was the same thing when we was waiting for the tea party to begin. At first, it's like, oh, it's 4 hours, then it's 2 hours, and it's this like it just start. It's like the closer it gets, the more thrown off it gets.
Wait, what about the incorrect time to the tea party? The tea party was pretty much like spot on.
I wasn't when it like the way that they was doing it each chapter. Like some chapters we went through 2 hours, some chapters we went through 30 minutes, some chapters we.
The tea party.
That's not what you're saying.
Yeah, someone just posted the Viz translation in the Discord. Shout out to Shirayosha.
What's it say, bro?
Shirayasha. Shirayasha said, Jinbei said, so they've come at last. Prepare to fire the cannons. Can't always be on the defensive.
Interesting.
Yeah, see, so it implies that someone's been chasing. So they've come at last, not like they've arrived at a place.
Yep.
Yeah, so I would agree more closely with the Japanese interpretations that they haven't arrived yet.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right then.
Yeah, but Manga Stream is like totally off because they said we're finally here, huh? which
Yeah,
implies
The
that
average week of
yeah,
Monstrum's life.
yeah, which implies that they reach Cacao Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what it made it seem like. It sounded like because like they reached Cacao Island and they were coming behind the ships that were attacking Sanji, and that's what it
So,
made
but
it
the
sound
thing
like.
is, doesn't
Yeah,
Big Mom have ships
it almost
surveilling?
seemed like they came like they seen the smoke from Capone and stuff that the Capone let off.
Well, they said to see the shadows of several ships, and Big Mom, she has like a couple people with ships like out there doing stuff. So, if anything, I mean, I think it's some of the Big Mom pirates they stumble upon.
So
Yeah,
so then
I'll
it won't be no random pirates. Like if that's anything, especially with Smoothie just being gone, or last chapter is probably Smoothie.
well, it could be
It might also be the
Children.
Vince
And-
Smokes as well. So
But the
Yeah,
Vince
Yeah, it
Smoke,
could be
they
the Vince Smokes. The Vince Smokes did sail in different directions.
yeah, but why would the Vince Smoke
What's up?
attack
Even
them?
with the
though?
Vince Smokes,
Why would they attack them?
Well, it's not necessarily them being attacked. They could be preparing to attack. Because remember the first time they met the Vince Smokes, they didn't really actually see them like arriving in the smoke, right? Like they saw like something coming. I mean, if the Vince
I don't
Smokes
think it's
are
a
there,
very. I think
Did
What's up?
Nami already see the Vince Smokes like when they were approaching with
well, like
Yonji
the
at the
point is like
beginning?
there was like an enemy ship incoming.
Yeah,
Thought they saw Sanji, which was Yonji, but they couldn't really tell it was like a stealth ship right away. Like they didn't
Right.
really, clarify
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know, on
true.
that attack, you would think they would have like night vision goggles.
but he said,
Like, I don't think-
but Jimbo says this. So they've come at last, which implies that he knows who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would infer from that is probably Big Mom Pirates.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, but at the same time, like, what if Jinbei knows that it was also like the you know what I mean? Like, because like Jinbei's really
No, but
fucking smart, so like maybe he like thought that the Vince Smokes would try to come
You
back to
could,
him.
but I
Oh,
thought it
that's
was
a good
kind of like
point.
less likely.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
To me, like,
listen,
from-
it's either the Vince Smokes or the Big Mom Pirates, but it wouldn't really make sense for the Big Mom Pirates to be there. I think it's the Vince Smokes.
I think it's the Big Mom.
I don't know.
Why would
I think it's like
make sense for Big Mom
50-50.
Pirates to be there?
What?
Because it seems
Why
like
would it
all
make
of
sense
them
for Big Mom
are
Pirates?
surrounding Cacao Island.
What about being like because look, if you think about it this way, right? Busy with something. Sanji's already busy with something. Luffy's already busy with something. The only people who's not busy with something is Jinbei and his fisherman pirate boat.
Some pirates.
Yeah.
Send all them to the depths. Smoothie just catching up with them now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's a Vince Smokes because it's like I don't even think that that's a lot of people like in your head. Y'all want Ichigo to be this badass. Like if y'all Sanji's crewmate.
Wow.
Nah, but I
We
think
gotta go there?
they're on Luffy's crew. Yes, we got to go there.
No, we ain't gotta
they're
go there
allies.
because he still did. He stood his own against Katakuri. Not many people could say that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Only
wait, Master
Luffy can
J.
say that.
No, but that has nothing to do with like.
All right,
it's
so I
like
just
for
wanted
some
to bring
reason
this up
people
real
think
quick.
that Ichigo.
Sorry to interrupt, Ty. I just want to say something real quick. So, if you go to chapter 885, it's Brûlé, and you go to page 14 on John Minnie's, whenever Montdor is giving his speech, he says, all of the tart ships from the various islands set sail to the ones who brought a tremendous blemish to the name of the Big Mom Pirates,
Right.
the Straw Hat Crew, which implies that there could be people giving chase.
It's a
So I would
bunch
more or less-
of ships
You're-
out there. It's a bunch of ships out
You're
there.
reading the part. I don't agree
What's
with
up,
you, but you're reading the part that you want to prove your point. They also brought up the fire.
If you want to, like, just go look at the page. I mean, you're free to interpret it. I want to know what you think of it, because I feel like it's kind of like, pretty
Hey,
simple.
wait, Master J,
Straightforward.
does the plot matter in porn?
Whoa.
Huh?
Does the plot matter in porn?
Devil's Leg,
What the
stop, bro.
fuck?
Why are you doing this?
I have to be right about this. Bro.
No. Stop.
Why didn't you just?
Stop.
Why did he randomly
You
just
just
be
shit,
important?
yeah,
No,
bro.
hold
You
on,
just
Matt
shifting the freaking conversation,
Matt B,
bro.
I'm not gonna answer him. I'm just gonna say if you had an opinion on it, why didn't you just answer the tweet then?
I did.
Don't bring that to Brago stream.
We already had the
Brago brought it,
conversation.
Brago.
Like we
Yeah.
already
We're
had the
ethical here. We
conversation.
don't-
That conversation is dead.
For like 2 days now.
All right, my bad.
Wait, so Master
Jesus.
J,
Go back into hiatus, man. Go back into retirement. No, I'm tripping.
Master J, so what was your answer though?
Remember when I first
Really?
Nah.
I'm gonna just
But what was Ty? What were you saying?
like when I first
Of course.
seen Law on Punk Hazard, I'm like, yo, what is he doing here? This is bad, yo. He's up to something, yo. I don't trust Law, son. When I first seen him on Punk Hazard, but like I don't get that vibe with Ichigo. You know what I mean? I think he's a cool character. You know what I mean? But I don't think he's like on some type of grimy stuff. But I think
What?
people they want it so bad. Like they
You
want
don't see
Ichigo
all
to
the
just they
panels
want to
of him
violate the
with
crew.
the. Come on.
I'm telling you, I don't see it. Like with Law,
All the
and
panels
even,
with him giving that look.
and then look. What I mean is that like it was that Law would have did something funny on Punk Hazard. Then it is of Ichigo currently.
I feel like
I
Why
Jinbei
did I
might,
say that time?
Jinbei might fight Kampote.
Really?
Stop it.
You
Stop
said
it.
about Jinbei?
Capote?
The,
I mean, it's possible.
the fat chick?
Compote,
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
That has done nothing. Like, come on, y'all.
I mean,
Don't
what?
do that to him.
People are saying he's
Smoothie
gonna
has
fight
also done
Smoothie, who's
nothing.
done.
It's like a
Yeah,
sensation.
exactly.
I mean, Smoothie's a sweet general, so we're more inclined to remember her.
Yeah, but Capote was also
Actually, you'd be
called on
surprised.
as
It's
a
like a
thing.
pretty big following for
He's one of the
Compote.
he's one of the strong people of the Big Mom Pirates.
And it's two possible situations that I have that Smoothie could fight Jinbei. Either like that Smoothie pulling up to Jinbei and them now, or even if Jinbei and them is next to the crew, Smoothie could still Smoothie could still attack the Fisherman Pirates. Like
Or
the
maybe
people that
both-
Jinbei
I
was with.
don't think Smoothie's gonna fight Jinbei because Oda
Or
doesn't really
maybe
have
both.
that kind of girl.
Maybe both Jinbei and
What was they calling
Capote-
the fisherman that's on Jinbei's crew? The Sun Pirates, the Sun Pirates. So like if Smoothie presses the Sun Pirates, they ain't messing with Smoothie. Jinbei's gonna have to get involved. So it's either gonna be that's gonna get Jinbei
Well, there's an
involved.
interesting thing to talk about here because a lot of people, if you go back to chapter 885, a lot of people actually took it very seriously the way Oda paneled the Big Mom Pirates in relation to who Montdor was speaking about. So whenever he first started talking, he basically said, there's a bunch of ships, and he said they should attack the Straw Hats. And some people thought, the Fire Tank Pirates, and then Daifuku shows up. There's the mysterious man who is the Cracker. And then when the Sun Pirates are mentioned, there's a panel of Compote. So a lot of people have the imagination. I'm not sure how accurate it is that Compote will somehow fight these Sun Pirates.
Yeah, I mean,
or she'll get with Jinbei and they'll both join Weight Watchers together.
Yeah.
Why are you fat shaming?
Well,
bro?
if Smoothie presses the Sun Pirates, it just makes the story sadder and stuff. Because Jinbei's gonna be like, "Dag, I gotta hold it down with the Straw Hats right now. I can't. They on their own right now." And Jinbei gonna have the flashbacks from being like,
here's the thing.
"Jinbei, just
The
do
only
what you want finally."
Wait, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
Not even telling Jinbei that. They was like, "Yo, Jinbei, like you always do for everybody else. Just do what you want to do. Go with the Straw Hats." And then somebody will probably tell Jinbei, like, "Yo, Jinbei, it's alright. Go ahead."
But that was only 10 chapters ago. That was like 10 chapters ago. Why would they flash
Save
back
your
to
crew, Jinbei.
Well, it's one of the things that like a nail in that tie is the fact that basically Jimmy would have to be around witnessing this act as the Sun Pirates are being overtaken, and we don't actually know where they are in relation to the Straw
That's what I'm
Hats.
saying. That like all of that is probably close. Like y'all cannot agree with me all y'all want. I don't really care, but I just mean that like
I'm gonna say that there are some
could
instances
be
where
right
there have
there.
to be other
Jinbei could
plot
be right
acts that
there,
have
and
to
the
happen
Sun Pirates could be right there. Like it could be Jinbei can see what's going on, and Jinbei's like
Yo, what
Straw
are
Hat
we even talking
maybe
about
too.
right now?
I don't know. I just jumped in the
Like,
conversation.
Smoothie fighting the Sun Pirates, and then Jinbei getting involved.
How are they gonna
'Cause,
fight the Sun
like-
Pirates underwater?
She
Are you gonna
might
fight the Sun Pirates underwater? Well, it was mentioned that the Sun Pirates got to get it too. She was like, send them to the depths. Like I would believe they have their ways. You know what I mean? I don't think the water just makes them, untouchable. Like they're invincible because they're
I
under
mean,
water.
if
You know
you
what I
have
mean?
a devil fruit though,
I mean, they could drop mines, but I don't think that would do much.
Or they could Perisparrow can put a liquid candy into the water and then Smoothie can suck it out.
Yeah, like these are top tier pirates.
Be around with Big Mom.
Has a way.
yo, all I'm saying is like the
Hold on.
Sun Pirates
Smoothie
are
is so
underground.
broken, right?
Wait, hold on, man. Hold on, Ty. Let me finish.
The Sun Pirates are underground. I mean, or they're underwater. They're underwater. So like, how is Smoothie gonna get like underwater? I mean, unless she just does some hack stuff like juice the ocean or something. But, like,
like I just said.
That's what I'm saying. Like we don't know to what
Run
extent.
my credit, man.
Like she could stick her hands in the water
I'm not
and just
giving you
wring the
credit.
whole ocean out.
I'm not giving.
I mean,
you
if she
credit
juices
for
the ocean,
saying-
wouldn't it still be the ocean?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean? What do you mean
Like,
it juices the ocean?
Like, yeah, that.
No. Okay, no, it's already been confirmed.
like,
Hold on, Ty, hold on. It's already been confirmed. Didn't we just confirm it that the water only weakens the person? So if you dilute it with candy liquid too, then it'll delete it. It'll dilute the water, so she can take it out piece by piece, or something like that. I don't know. It's
Where
just
she
stupid.
put it?
She would need Perisparrow there.
Very. Just because, like, I don't like to me, just because they're in the water, they're not safe. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't think that. I think it's ways to get into them. Whether like
that's
her
my
draining
point,
the ocean dry, it would be the
well,
most.
I think
you know what I
the
mean?
major point
How
here, Ty, is that
can you drain
Like, yo, then
it's wet.
It's a stretch. It's a stretch. I get it. It's a stretch. I was just trying to.
the major
How
point-
can you drain the ocean dry when it's wet?
No, but
Yo.
Like what?
Yo, have you guys ever seen that
Right?
argument on Twitter? That argument on Twitter is like, if you're underwater, you're not wet or some shit like that. Yeah, like they say that when a fish is wait, hold on, Ty. When a fish is on the water, it's not wet because
When the
it's not,
fish is in the water, it's not wet.
it's not wet. Yeah.
It says-
Wait, Brago. So is the Earth also flat? Is that what you're saying?
No, this is.
Wait, hold up.
Wait, hold
Hold
on.
up,
This is
so,
my argument.
It's not sure. Well, I'm just saying, like, okay, the scales of the skin and the scales of the fish are definitely moist. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was if it was in the air, it would be dry.
But the fish is always in water, so is it wet?
Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. Is water wet?
No, it's water.
No. Brago has a point because they say like if you have like full of water or whatever. Right?
That's like saying is the sand sandy?
And like
it's obviously the
water
sand
though. It's just water.
How can the sand be sandy if it's sand?
All right, look, but
because of sand.
Bro, this is cancer, bro.
How can the sand be sandy if it's sand, bro?
Bro, this is
smack you with my left hand and pass with my right.
Brago, this is that cancer, bro. Like,
is a fish fishy?
No, it's not. Yo, look. If
oh my god.
Water dry, right? Dry is done. It's dry. That's it. No more water. No more wet. That's it. And then they're gonna be like, I've been waiting to get to it. I ain't do nothing. A few chapters.
Hey.
Jimmy's gonna be like, what?
Where's she putting the excess water though?
Stop it. Look, it was a dumb thing to say. I was trying to back up Ty for once, and it backfired completely. Let's just nip it in the bud, man.
I don't like.
Bro, you need all the support you can get. Just stop.
No, I don't. Actually,
especially at this con, you don't need it, bro.
Wait, I don't think Matt answered my question. That it's sand sandy.
It is. It's sandy.
Yes,
but it's sand.
Sand is sandy because it's sand. Yes.
Oh my god, Brago, what are you doing?
I brought up a good
sand. There's no way for sand not to be sandy because it's sand. What do you mean?
Then why do you say it's sandy if it's sand?
Because it's sand. It has to be sandy.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying like, this is 100%.
Bro.
This is 100% gonna happen.
Listen,
I'm like,
listen. Can we all just agree that Smoothie is not gonna juice you?
I thought we were about to agree that sand is not sandy.
Hold on, if you're juicing it, the juice is coming out of it, right? Where's the water?
Exactly. Where's the water?
Wait, Matt, I got a good one for you, Matt. Is fire burnt, Matt? Is fire burnt?
No, fire is fiery.
Yeah, I was about to say.
What?
Ice is
What?
icy.
No, that's not the same.
Wind is windy.
Wind is windy. Matt.
Wind is windy.
Hey, but
What is this conversation?
Hold on, but does a fire continuously?
I am the avatar.
Hold
Master
on.
of all the
Doesn't scientifically speaking, doesn't a fire continuously burn itself out and then reignite? So I mean, like technically, it is burnt.
Nigga, get out of here.
Oh my god.
What you talking about?
But look, y'all still underestimating
scientifically,
you know what I mean? Like,
No. Even if you juice the entire ocean, where's the water juice going?
Let me remind you, I've taken a science
I'll
class
answer
for like
all
5
questions.
years.
You know what I mean?
Yo, I can't wait to go see some grassy grass.
Yo, it's just
Underestimate is Smoothie, right? I think because Katakuri was awakened. If Smoothie's awakened, she doesn't have to make contact with the ocean of juices. She can just juice where they're at and make them vulnerable to attacks. Like, y'all really underestimating her. But yeah, underestimate her though.
No, Ty, that isn't really like the point. The point is like, I feel like most people feel like that's kind of like unrealistic. We know that she's a sweet commander, but like the logistics of what you're talking about is what people have a problem with. Smoothie could juice probably vast quantities, but you're talking about like an ocean of water.
That's not even my problem. I just don't know where the excess juice is going.
Yeah, like
where's the excess juice gonna go? Like,
look, let it go. I
mean, until disproven, we haven't seen like Smoothie juice someone and then juice the juice. Double juice.
Oh my god,
juice
bro.
Juice the juice.
Juicy juice.
This conversation right here, bro. Like,
how much juice can Smoothie juice out of juice?
Who started this?
Look, if she uses her
I demand an answer.
I probably started this on accident.
No, hey, stop it. Run my credit though.
But it's comparison that
I definitely started this. Run my credit.
Ocean and access juice, they're gonna be weakened.
Hold on, Ty. Let me stop you to correct your grammar because I know you didn't finish high school.
This nigga go.
Just
let it go, Master J. Master J, just let it rock, yo.
No, I can't.
Yo, just let it go.
What are we gonna do?
It's not access. It's excess.
Yo, Master J, was that really necessary, bro?
Yes, one leg to make it
listen.
Like, bro, come on,
I'm trying to help these young. I'm trying to help our people to sound smarter when they talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to go out on the streets and he can't get a job now because he says access instead of excess. That's what I'm trying to do.
Access denied.
Just trolling.
Like Dritz, you're a white man. Would you hire Ty if you heard him say that?
What, Ty?
Would you hire Ty if you heard him say access instead of excess during the interview?
What kind of racist question is this?
Context would that even
First
be
of all, he said, "Yo, you're a white man. You're a white man. Would you hire Ty?"
Can we please just move on?
Matt,
bro?
you're a black man. Would you?
Well, how is it bigger than
But
white?
I agree with Ty. There's some way to attack the fisherman underwater without being.
How is Matt supposed to be in a position where he's hiring people? Answer that.
What?
I'm just saying. You said, look, it's different if it's Dritz because Dritz is white, so obviously he would be in a position where he can hire people. That's all I'm saying.
Wait.
Exactly. Like no disrespect for him anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, can we please just move on? This conversation is like, bro, y'all are melting my mind right now. Please stop.
Yo, Matt, what do you think about this? Fire burning underwater.
Fire burning underwater. I mean, we saw Red Hawk 10,000 meters underwater.
This nigga. You're right.
I mean, bro. So
that's a good point.
If it's in One Piece, then cool. I can let it ride. I can let it ride. But like,
hey man, anything is possible.
I agree with Taekwon. They could definitely attack the fishermen underwater. Maybe they could do the bubble things Luffy was doing at Fishman Island or whatever. But
but how?
I don't know. I'm just bringing. No, listen. I'm just bringing possibilities. They might not be doing exactly that, but maybe they have a way to move underwater.
Devil's leg. This is what my problem.
No, devil's leg. That's legit.
Devil's leg.
No devil's leg.
This is what my problem is with you. This is what my problem is with you. You need to change your name to Devil's Advocate because you like to play both sides.
Oh my!
I mean, I just thought about it. Hold on. I just thought about it.
Run my credit again, Matt, because I literally just
finished saying you love playing both sides, bro. Like, please, can we just move on?
Wait, how the next Air Force is trash?
Can we just move on?
No, but we're gonna move on. But if me saying something and all of y'all was against me, which I don't really care about, because that has nothing to do with anything. That's just y'all. Whatever.
Ty, we know you don't care. Ty, we know you don't care.
I was originally not against you, man. I was with you.
Wait, Ty, I really missed your whole point.
No, wait, but look, but double leg is like, hold up, I was thinking, you know what? Ty's right, like there is ways, and then you put that pressure on him, like, yo, nah, you play the double advocate, and don't have double leg, like, oh man, the next time I better just shut up. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Come on.
That's the point we're trying. That's the point we're trying to get across the devil's leg. You're right. You're correct.
Wait,
okay.
I don't even get to this conversation.
I don't know.
Listen, we started this
when we off that. Can we please keep moving forward?
Let's get back to serious shit. Someone asked if Red Hawk was.
But that's what we were talking about. We were talking about Jinbei fighting Smoothie and they attacked Fisherman Pirates, and you guys like, how are they gonna attack the Fisherman Pirates? That's how we got onto it.
Like, come on, like exactly, like I mean,
yeah, we're going in circles though. But leg, are you going to the
leg? He said leg. This nigga just said leg. Yo, leg. What were you gonna ask him actually?
I was saying, are you going to the con?
The what?
The con.
The con? Are you guys talking about Comic-Con? No.
Why not?
Cause.
Yeah, there you
can ride with Fruit, man. I heard y'all both in like the same area.
Are they?
Y'all can be playing buddies, yeah. They could be playing buddies.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, hopefully, people that said they were gonna come, they're gonna come through. Cause then, that should be dope.
Watch like 30 people say they're gonna come, and then only like 3 people show up.
3 niggas show up, like, all right.
Word, right?
Me, Brago, and Fruit, man, we can carry the show. We used to do it. We'll do it again.
No, I mean, here's the thing, like. Niggas gonna have to pay up front for like the hotel and everything. So if they don't come, the hotel already paid for. So got like
we just get a free ride. Yeah.
Pretty much. So we'll see.
Bruh, I thought we was getting an Airbnb. Man, bruh.
Well, I mean, Airbnb or hotel, either one.
But if we do Airbnb, then we can't do it ahead of time, right?
What do you mean? Like,
I don't know.
How far ahead are you talking about?
Yeah, he's trying to my hotel, but I'm gonna do it when we get there.
Wait, Ty, you cut out.
Yo, man, this is just what we need to do. All right, everybody just needs to find their own places to sleep, because this is gonna be bruh. I'm gonna hit up one of my homies that live in New York, bro, and I'm gonna just be like,
Here's
hey,
the
I'm gonna come chill, and I'm gonna meet up with y'all because we obviously ain't gonna get nothing together.
Nah,
man.
bro,
we
for
talk
real
about
though, like
Airbnbs and hotels, bro. We need to figure something out.
Bro. Like, yo, it's not for nothing. If y'all gonna get y'all gonna get a hotel, I need to just record that like a reality TV show.
no, I mean
that's the plan.
Yeah, that's.
What
I
happens
mean,
when 8 YouTubers get together and they live in the same hotel? That could be not for nothing. Like, yo, if somebody's trying to check my way, I'll be there. I'll be in a hotel. Like,
you gonna recording niggas?
This man right here.
Sound like you gonna have to.
He trying to get a placement on a
bro.
TV show, bro.
Y'all made that a TV show.
Who's gonna get voted? Who's gonna get voted to sleep on
like
the
in
roof
the
with Grim?
stream, they're all talk, but in real life,
no, legit though. Like if everybody comes through, we're gonna have like a full on debate where we at.
Yeah,
like, for real. That's gonna happen.
They'll actually turn to fisty.
I'll supply.
No one's
it
gonna
may.
be able to sleep. No one's
might.
gonna be able to sleep.
It might.
I'm gonna supply the snacks.
The snacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna supply the snacks because that's what I do
Niggas
best.
don't bring their own snacks, man.
The snacks.
I don't give a crap. Y'all better eat my snacks, bro.
Pause.
Yeah, what kind of snacks you bring?
Yeah, pause that shit. You gotta pause that shit.
Yeah.
Wait, so does everyone think that it's gonna be Jimbo versus Smoothie or like?
No,
I don't think that anymore.
No one thinks.
Wait, Devil, why you change your mind?
Nah, because I said I don't think Oda's gonna have a guy fight a girl.
that's my yo.
That's a
sexist.
stupid argument.
I mean, that's a stupid argument, but it's like true for most of One Piece.
But whatever, he's entitled to his opinion. Like, let's move on. Don't give him a
Blackbeard
hard-
and Bonnie, even though it was off screen, but still, that counts.
You just disproved your own point. Come on, it was off
Oh,
screen.
no, it was off screen, but it happened though.
Listen, unless Jinbei and Smoothie fight off screen, like I don't think there's gonna be a full fight.
What about Big Mom?
Guy and a girl.
What about
No,
Big
but I'm gonna use your point again
What
though.
about Big Mom versus what?
Big Mom versus Luffy. That was a clash that happened.
Sanji
That's a fight.
versus the girl.
Sanji
from,
fought a girl,
CP9.
and it was a full fight.
What are we talking
What?
about?
You're talking about Caliphate?
What about Sanji versus?
Sanji wasn't fighting back. That's not a fight. Come on.
Yeah.
Mia Khalifa.
Wait, everybody's saying,
Cauliflower.
everybody's listing their height in the chat all of a sudden. Everybody's apparently 6'3" and 6'2".
I'm 6'3".
I'm not
I'm
even six.
I'm 6'2".
That's like everybody's apparently
that's
6'3"
crazy.
and 6'2".
Hey, I told all these people that I was like 5'6".
And Matt, aren't you?
Yeah, bro, I am.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Matt and Ty both look short, or they sound short. I mean,
Sound short.
Yeah, how do you sound short?
Like what?
I don't
The
actually.
higher your voice, the
For
shorter
real
you
though,
are.
you actually can sound short though. Like
there you
should
go.
go with, like, lighter
Okay,
voice. You should
okay.
sound smaller.
How tall does
There you go.
Master J sound?
If you got a
That
crazy
sound
high
like a
pitch voice,
giant, son.
Well, listen. This is Master J, all right? Master J sound like he about 19, 18 years old, and he sound like he about like 5'8", 5'9".
Oh,
You
okay.
always trying to guess my age, bro. You trying to downplay me, like
Bro, I know.
flying on my downfall,
I know
man.
you're not over 20 years old. I know you're not.
Oh my.
I
Why
know
you
for
say
a
that?
fact.
Why you say
Bro,
that?
I know for a fact that you're not.
Why you
over
say
it.
that? But why you say that though?
But why you say it?
Is something wrong with being younger than 20 years old? I mean, I'm not an old ass nigga. Like, what's the problem?
I'm not an old
Why you
ass
say
nigga
that?
either.
Yes, you
It's
are.
best fun.
No, if you're anywhere, if you're within about 4 years of Brago's age, you're an old nigga.
If I'm
You should-
if I'm within 4 years of Brago's age, I don't think I am. I think Brago's like a little bit older than me.
How old are you?
Wait, what?
How old are you? I know how old you are. How old are you?
I'm 23, dog.
Yeah, you are definitely within 4 years of Brago's age.
Wait,
I
why?
think you said
Wait,
40
wait.
years.
Bro, is
I was
like
gonna say.
35, bro. Come on.
First of all, why is within my age is like old as fuck? You ever thought about if you young as hell that you can't fucking drink? You ever thought about that?
Hey, Brago, that's exactly my point, bro. This nigga Master J, this
He
nigga
can't even
Master J
drink.
was talking about. Look,
No,
look,
I'm
this
saying-
nigga Master J said, "Yo, let's get bottles from the liquor store, and then we can drink in the alley." Nigga, what?
Everybody
Like-
can't even buy it. Like this nigga, like, yo, y'all gonna get
Bro,
that
you
shit,
ain't never-
nigga. You gonna get
Bro,
that shit.
that's a New York classic. You ain't never seen the movie Kids, man. You gotta get the baggy jeans. You know what I'm saying? One dude distracts the worker. The other dude slips the 40 in his
Yeah,
in
that's
his
a
jeans.
movie. That don't work.
Nigga, I don't know what
Yeah,
you be on.
dude. Ty,
I am
tell-
not getting
tell him,
arrested
Ty.
in New York. All right,
Bruh,
the best place to
I
get
am
arrested.
not getting arrested on your behalf, nigga.
Bro, I just finished watching Prison School. Getting arrested is cool right now. That's lit. That's where it's at. That's the wave. Y'all tripping.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all tripping.
yeah, I'm not sure what these niggas talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what this nigga talking about, bro. That sounds like some young nigga shit.
No, like I was saying, look, okay, see.
Nah,
anyways,
don't put us all in that bracket. Yeah. Master J's is fucking stupid. Like,
no,
Master J, how old are you?
this nigga's literally.
Master J's like,
you don't want to.
Hold up.
Master J, how old are you? How old are you, Master J? How old are you?
No, hold up. Who asked that first? Who asked that?
That was me, Ollie.
Ollie? Okay,
Yeah.
Well, first let me break it down, bro. One, I don't look. Your name is only 5 letters. 2, your profile pic is generic.
So it's
3,
Brago's.
Bro, Master J is like
saying,
18.
like,
Master J
what's
is
your
18,
subs?
19.
What's your sub
18.
count?
Master J is 18, 19 years old.
Don't come at me asking questions
He's
about my age.
He's 18 years
You ain't
old,
got
bro.
Yeah,
Let's
pretty
let's
much.
just say he's
Yeah, you
18.
as hell.
Definitely
He's
not
18.
18. Definitely not 18.
Okay, you're
19.
19.
All right, 19, nigga.
You're 19 max.
Look, definitely not. How you gonna say 19 max?
Bro,
I got
you
more
over-
bass in my voice than that,
Are
man.
you
I'm a trainer.
are you over 19?
No, but still, it's like. No, I'm 19. I'm 19.
Bro, thank you. I called it. I told you that.
Master J, let me say this, yo. If you do some stupid shit while you're out there, I'm leaving you, bro.
Look, I've already planned it out. So I already planned it out since I am the project manager of this this trip. I already planned it out. So then I will sneak in some things into our our itinerary, so that y'all don't know that it's legal.
Itinerary,
bro.
Nigga, what?
Listen. Wait, Master J. Listen, you like 6 feet at least, right?
6'2".
And
Listen. This is what I'll do for you. I will bring one of my other IDs and I will give it to you so that you can get into
I'll be
places.
20 next year. Look, I know how to. I know
you're
how
not
to
gonna be
sneak-
able to get into no
Look,
21
hold up.
place.
Yes,
New York?
I can. I know how to sneak into clubs in New York. It's easy. I got you. I got it. I got me actually, because you don't know.
So you guys gonna go dressed up as people?
It's some clubs.
No,
I'm not
I
sure.
got you'll see.
It's some clubs he can get in.
You guys should go as all kind of
Hey, I'm telling y'all at the Comic-Con, like I'm not finna be cooped up in no hotel, bro. We finna get active.
Yeah, I mean on my itinerary, we going hard, bro. So,
First of all, I'm not no Master J
I mean,
talking
first-
about going hard.
Master J, spell that. Master J, spell that real quick.
Get into. He just wouldn't be able to buy a drink.
Look, son, I've been out of school for.
You been out of school like one.
He said, "Look, son, I've been out of school."
How many of us can actually spell itinerary?
I graduated 2 years ahead, so I've been out of school for like 4 years now. But
Wait, why'd you graduate?
we ain't got to talk.
Yo, them niggas born after 1995 be on that shit, boy.
Oh my.
Bro, you are old, nigga. Look at you talk about 95 is old. Like, come
Bro,
on,
what you
chill.
talking about? I'm
saying 95 is
old.
young.
No, I
Look,
said
like
born
I said-
after. I said born
Look,
after
95,
Like I said-
95 is kind of young.
No, stop it. You're
No,
just old.
I said born after 95.
Now,
like,
hold up, though. Listen to this, though. Now, when I said earlier that if you're within 4 years of Brago, I wasn't lying that you're old. Because on your side, we got Matt P that can't remember crap. You know what I'm saying? Talking about 95 and over is young. And then you got on the other side.
What you talking about? I can't
Then you
remember.
got on the other side of Brago's age, the other 4 years, you got Usher. Usher, don't even get me started with him, man.
Oscar's not
Whatever
40,
happened to
bro.
that
Don't
guy?
try to play Oscar. Oscar, you're 40.
Usher got to deal with his kids, bro.
40?
Oscar is not
God
40,
damn.
yo. He's not 40.
I thought that's what you said. I was like, damn.
Hey, man.
Nah, Master J trying to
Yo,
play with Oscar.
like y'all don't even know how
Usher's-
tall I am, so wait,
Dog,
to
you
put those
5'2". You
comments,
5'2". Stop it.
to put those comments in the comments or whatever.
Look.
All that means is that and like tie is short, all this like y'all all are
Bro.
insecure. That's all that means
No,
because
think
like
about it. Think about it this way. Your name.
Like-
Think about why does your name never come up whenever we talk about people getting dunked on? Why? Because you're obviously getting dunked on. You're 5'2". We know it. We can hear it in your voice, man.
Master J.
you can say what you want or whatever like that, but it's like all y'all jokes is always some imaginary stuff. Like it's based on y'all
It's not.
imagination.
You are
It's never
definitely getting
It's
dunked
never
on.
no.
Bro,
It's never no
Ty,
world. Like
Ty,
it's
so
never
why,
world.
Ty, you even acknowledge it then? Like, just let the niggas talk, bro.
Listen, because
Because he cares
far
what I
as
have
I'm
to say.
Just in
So you
case
gotta
or whatever
respect
like
him.
that.
I'm a whole
correct me
foot-
if I'm
a
wrong,
whole
right?
foot
Right? Look,
taller than him. He better
look,
respect
correct. correct me if I'm
God
wrong,
damn.
but it's no. I'm just pointing it out. Like, look, I want y'all to be funny. Y'all want to be. I don't, you know what I mean? But look, all I'm just trying to say, like, y'all gotta come harder than that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. That's like me being like, yo,
Bro,
Ty,
you were literally doing
like,
what they want you to do.
They're not.
You're feeding into it.
No, I'm not.
About it.
We've had
Look,
this conversation before. Let's
he
just
is
let it
giving
go.
You were
mad head in the
acknowledging them.
stream. That's all that's happening. You know what I mean? Matt B's giving mad head.
Oh shit!
No,
They jumping in on
you're
it.
acknowledging this means that it bothers you. It's okay, bro. I used to be like 4'11".
No.
as a freshman in high
You're
school.
giving mad head in the stream too. That's all that's
How are
happening.
you 4'11"?
He said just giving mad head too.
Wait.
No.
Ty,
That's what he's doing. No, I mean, because listen. Because look. Here's how you're doing this. Because listen, look. Right, and I'm like, oh, let me. You know, like they must be insecure about other stuff, so they're just doing that. You know what I mean? Like it'd be the carniest people. I don't ever like.
Is he lagging out for anyone else?
Yeah, Ty, you cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, I can't hear him at all.
Yeah, hockey's kind of low right now.
Nah, I'm saying that like I might do a small joke, but like only carny people joke on other people. It's like, all right, for example, like you could be fat, right?
Bro.
Whatever, something could just be wrong with you, and nothing's wrong with being fat, but you could just be a corny person, and then you'll think like, oh, before people joke on me, let me joke on the next person. So, to me, all I.
Bro, what?
This shit just went like full 360.
What are you talking about?
Ty, you joke on everybody first.
People
Literally.
that I'm talking about the people in the look. The majority of those people who are putting comments, they don't have a real picture of themselves. They have an avatar or something, or they have like some other thing, whatever.
Yeah,
People do that online all the time.
Ty, all you have to do is just not.
So like,
not,
do you think people
comment
be
back.
talking
It's not
that
worth your
real
time,
jump?
Ty. It's not worth your time. Just chill, bro.
So listen,
The fact that
give
you're
all
addressing
that
this
head,
means
that's
that you're
just
bothered about
corny,
it.
though. You know what I mean?
Bro, Ty,
You're just trying to look, Matt. Look, the reason why I said that you're giving head is because I can choose to like. All of us can.
You can choose to receive the head or not, but you're gay enough to receive the head.
No, Ty, listen. I don't, Ty, listen. I don't care. I don't care if you say. I don't care if you say that I'm giving head or whatever. I'm just saying, bro. You're literally doing what the chat is like. What they want you to do. They want you to respond.
No. Just listen to him, Ty. Just listen to him real quick. Just let Matt explain.
Nah, stop giving. If you want to give head, make the sound effect. If you want to give head, make the sound effect.
What?
No pause.
Oh my god.
You give them that.
No pause at all, right?
I'll get in there.
Oh.
Exactly. Make those gay sounds so people can laugh at you.
Oh my gosh.
That's
crazy.
I know you're about like it's like they want me to be like, oh, like it's not that serious, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, I gotta come on.
I hope you don't talk this much in real life,
but that,
man, 'cause, like,
I mean, that's what I'm talking about is that.
Wait, Master J, are you gonna have the same Master J? You gonna have the same energy if Ty pull up in New York?
If Ty pulls up, yeah, definitely. I ain't gonna waste my energy on y'all though. Y'all small fry.
Hey, y'all. Hey, all these niggas in the chat. Fuck y'all.
Oh, fuck them. That's what they want you to do. Don't do that. Like, come on.
No, bro. Ty, I'm laughing. Ty, I'm laughing. I'm joking with the chat, bro. You were literally getting mad at what they were saying, bro.
No, I was not mad though. That's the thing.
All right, Ty.
It was like I calmly was like, "Yo, it's about the height, but y'all don't even know what height I am." You know what I mean? Like that's like me being like,
Ty, you've been addressing the chat for a good 10 minutes, bro.
You
like,
giving head? No. I've been addressing you giving head for. That's not been addressed. I haven't been addressing the thing in the comments or whatever like that. Like nobody else in the stream is gangster enough to be like, yo, Matt, you giving a head right now, but I'll say it.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
I'm really okay. I guess so. Okay, I guess so.
This conversation literally started with you saying people talking in the chat about my height or whatever like that, but now you know me.
You know what I mean? Like, what it is.
But you talking about it is just making them want to talk more about it, Ty.
I don't care what they talk about. They can talk. They can talk about.
You don't have to say anything. You're not bothered by it. It bounces right off you. Just don't say anything about it.
I don't care, but I could talk about what I want to talk about it. And Brago knows that. But sometimes in the comments, Brago will respond. Brago, I didn't even respond regretfully to them. All I told him was that, like, yo, like, I gotta come harder than that. That's all I said. So if I'm trying to help them, I'm trying to help them cut on me. You know what I mean? So if I'm trying to help them, I don't get how that's what they want me to do or how I'm getting into it or anything.
Changing the subject of the stream, but this literally started with you getting mad about them calling you
I'm not getting mad. I'm just calling out that you're giving mad head. That's all I'm calling out. Like, you don't know what to do. So listen, look, you don't know what to do to stand out. You don't know what to do to be cool. You don't know what to do to be accepted. So you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna give head to whoever. I'm gonna give head.
I gotta say,
God damn.
He's staying true to his word. He's going hard. We ain't going that hard.
Hey, yo, man. I know how to get attention though. I know how to get attention. I like.
No. I'm not talking about.
Let me go ahead and say yikes before Matt even says anything.
Go ahead.
You're just talking to me, but he's giving you he's being a fanboy right now. Like,
the only thing I said, Ty, was just let him finish first before you keep talking. I guess I was giving him mad head.
You got a donation.
Hey, hold on. I gotta read a comment. This is big news.
Listen, man. First of all,
you talking about the Hunter thing on
y'all
January?
Niggas. Wait, oh shit. Cam just said shout out to the short niggas in the chat.
Bro,
listen.
Where did this stream go?
Hey, I just want to let y'all know.
I've just been ranting.
I just want to let y'all know it wasn't this lit until Master J came through. You know, then it was times 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I bring that heat.
Everybody getting happy about Hunter x Hunter coming back January 19th, but that shit gonna be gone February 19th.
So Matt? So what, Matt?
Hey, bro. 4 chapters of greatness.
Hey, man.
God.
So what, Matt?
Bro, and then each chapter, like, y'all gonna be reading just dialogue boxes.
At least I know what Nen is.
All right, let's not get the stream. We're gonna go now.
All right, yo. Wait, somebody asked an important question.
Y'all excited about that?
I'm super excited, man. That means that Togashi, he's gonna take his breaks, but he's gonna come back.
You gonna review it? You gonna review it too, Brago? Right? You gonna get your bread?
Oh yeah, I'm review it. No, I'm not gonna review it. I'm not gonna review it. But
exactly.
Nah, I'm not gonna review it. I'm gonna read it though. But listen, someone in the chat asked an important question, right? And I feel like this is something nobody like really talk about. We don't talk about this a lot. And they said, was Shanks and Yonko in East Blue when he saved Luffy?
Yes.
I don't think he was.
Hard to say. I don't think we have enough evidence. Everyone gives their opinion.
There's like 2 reasons why. It was like when they said when he came back, everyone was surprised when he lost an arm because he was just in the East Blue.
Yeah.
So it was obviously he was someone like, you know, super
powerful. Yeah.
And back when Big Mom was talking about who were the Yonko back then, she still mentioned red hair. So
yeah.
But that doesn't mean that he had to be a Yonko. Like I'm pretty sure that like all right, look, if
this is why I believe it.
No, but I'm saying like if Katakuri come back missing an arm, that's still something crazy. If Doflamingo loses an arm, that's just something that, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I just feel like he was Yonko.
I don't think so. But that's one of those things that they're gonna be 50-50 on it or whatever. But
yeah, I feel like he was. I feel like he was at that point.
Especially especially with like what we learned in recent chapters where like Rarely said that under the extreme battle conditions, that your haki gets stronger. I think that was an extreme. That was an extreme situation, and that like sparked that took his conquest to the next level, and he just got.
Wait, Ty, you think the situation with the Sea King?
Wait, the Sea King?
The Sea King?
In terms of a battle, but in terms of like where it's like you know if he wouldn't have did that, it would have made it very hard to save Luffy at that point. You know what I mean? So it's like like in a moment like that sparked his that put it on some other level, his conquerors.
But the thing is, if he's powerful enough, right, to come back from the East Blue and people are saying, yo, what happened? Like, how did someone like you lose their arm in East Blue? You don't think you don't think you can beat a Sea King?
That doesn't mean that he has. That doesn't mean that he has conquerors already, though. That doesn't mean that he has hacks conquerors. You get what I'm trying to say? Like a lot of strong characters, like Marco. Marco's strong, but Marco wasn't letting out King Haki or wasn't doing conqueror stuff. So I'm just saying that, like Luffy, more than he worried about attacking the Sea King, his arm got bit off, and that just like whether it got him mad or whatever it did. Powerful King Haki, he's been hacked ever since. Like I think he stepped it up a lot since then, even surpassed Mihawk and stuff. So I think that Shanks we seen, not that that's we didn't get to see what Shanks was capable of, but I think that Shanks was the Shanks that was on par with Mihawk, and then after that, he just got way stronger.
Okay. Okay.
There's
I
also
agree.
the Big Mom thing where she was all like, if I had the Giants,
Wait, Ty, you feel
And
like
he mentioned-
Shanks is way stronger than Mihawk?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'm dead serious. Like Mihawk, like to me, Vista, right? Vista was doing way too good against Mihawk. Like it's like y'all. Sometimes y'all hold people to a standard, and even when they don't meet the standard, y'all still give them head. Corey's a great example. Y'all was so hype about him, and and like when they don't perform as good, y'all make excuses. But I don't do that. Like,
Fujitora? You said Fujitora didn't live up to expectations. You think?
No, I think it's Katakuri.
Oh, Katakuri?
No,
you said Fujitora.
I said no. I said Katakuri, like the Katakuri versus Luffy thing. Like, yeah, I thought he was gonna be so broken, so hacked, so this, but then it's like y'all start getting upset and y'all be like, oh, it's plot armor and all this stuff.
He was though.
But like if Mihawk was so godly with the swords, he would have did Vista like he did Jinbei, even though that was filler.
But Vista isn't trash.
No, he's not Vista.
Vista ain't trash.
You know what I mean? Like, no, but still though, if Mihawk, listen, you don't have to
if you're the best though.
Mihawk, look,
Vista's the second gun.
Look, Vista's not trash, cool, but so how good do you think Vista is though? Is what I'm trying to say.
Behind Mihawk.
I mean, he's a really good.
He's a Whitebeard commander.
Wait.
Yeah.
Vista number 2, like world's greatest swordsman. Is that what you mean?
No. What I'm saying is like
of who we seen. Of who we seen thus far. Who else ahead of him?
You just like
so look,
you don't
if
have to say
Vista's
specific names, but
probably Shiryu. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm saying from people who we've seen thus far, he's probably
he's
the
up
number
there.
2, number 3.
He's up there. Yeah, it's like Vista. You can be the best, but it's like even if you're the best, you're not just going to one shot everyone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it just depends on how far ahead
about
you
one
are.
shot because I'm not.
Just depends on how far ahead.
Close on the one shot. So look, if this is that good, right? Marco couldn't hurt Akainu when they tag teamed him, right? And Mihawk I think he's so close to Shanks, godly strong. He would have just finished him in a couple of blows. Like that was too much.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
Hunter coming back, baby.
Some people think that Mihawk is on a Yonko level, and he's not. Like.
Based off what though?
Based off what he did at Marineford. If he was on like you seen to me on Marineford, nobody was Yonko level. You know what I mean?
We can't.
You said wait. You said nobody was Yonko level.
We can't take anybody from Marineford and you really apply that into the grand scheme of things because everybody was nerfed. I've been preaching this for years.
I mean, I kind of think Clifford was Yonko level.
Like what? Like.
You don't think Whitebeard? You don't think Whitebeard was Yonko level?
The only character
in his old age, he's still Yonko.
Look. Listen, Zoro fanboy just said this. Is Dofi weak because he only clashed with Crocodile at Marineford? No. Like, okay then. So why?
I mean, you got to remember they think Crocodile's ungodly strong for some reason.
But listen. Why do we do
that's
this?
That's not a situation. That situation doesn't take anything away from Doflamingo because as I remember, Doflamingo was still
the situation with Vista. The situation with Vista and Mihawk doesn't take anything, dude. The situation with Vista and Mihawk doesn't take anything from Mihawk either, Ty. Right. They literally didn't do anything. How? What does it take from him?
No, like, because all right, look. A lot other thing too that Mihawk we even went off of this. Vista was really impressed. He's like, oh, son, that's Mihawk. Like, yo, every swordsman dreams, and he even said something to Mihawk about it. Mihawk was like, don't lie, you don't care who I am. And Vista's like, like, nah, I do. So Mihawk already knew that like Vista could potentially probably beat him. Like he had a chance.
What do you mean?
Look, Ty, how do you get
Vista was honestly fanboy.
Ty, how do you get all of that? How do you jump to that like asinine conclusion with just the little thing that you just said? You said because Vista came up and he said, "Yo, you're Mihawk. You're the world's most famous swordsman. I've always wanted to fight you." And then Mihawk says, "Oh yeah, you're not worried about me." And like, how do you get that he was afraid that Vista could actually beat him from that? How do you get that?
You gotta pay attention to the dialogue. And just because I said that, it doesn't mean that the whole war Mihawk was stressing about Vista bodying him. That doesn't mean that. What I'm saying is that, like, I say, like, if because Vista put Mihawk up on a pedestal, right? But oh, you know who I am, and Mihawk is like, it's hard not to. Like, do you know who you are? Like, you're like trying to troll him or something, but Vista was serious. That's how you know that like Vista's stronger. I mean, he's closer to Mihawk in level than what y'all might think. You know what I mean? Like
how though? Based off of what, Ty?
Based off of Vista you're Mihawk. Oh, you know who I am, and Mihawk being like, yo, cut this out. Like you're a top tier too. You know what I mean? Like you don't mean that. Like, but he really meant it. You know what I mean? Like it was a difference if he was Kizaru trolling, but he wasn't Kizaru trolling. Like
he was trolling
really
though. He was trolling,
bro.
Vista was trolling. How do you not know of a Whitebeard commander that's a swordsman? How would you not know of him if you're a swordsman? Vista was 100% trolling.
Remember, Mihawk doesn't remember every end he crushes.
Ty, I've said this to you since I think you take a little bit too much from these clashes. Like, for instance, right? And I'm just going to provide you with some examples. Think that Luffy was going all out, or that Luffy would have won the fight against Fujitora. You think that he was really fighting against Fujitora, and that Fujitora was really fighting against him. You think that fight actually tells us something about a particular. Okay, listen, and you see my point. Then you think that because Zoro and Fujitora clashed and Dressrosa, wait a second. I think that Zoro and Fujitora clashed and Dressrosa, that somehow gave us some type of insight about a potential fight with Zoro and Fujitora. Then
that did do that.
No, it really didn't though, Ty. What
it did.
Okay, wait. Can I ask everybody in here? Sure. Did you think between those two instances that I gave, did you think that gave any type of clue as to how good or how a fight would pan out between Zoro and Fujitora, respectively, and then Luffy and Fujitora, respectively? Did we get any type of inclination about where the fight would go?
No, it was just for hype mainly.
Yeah.
Just fan service at the end of the day.
It wasn't. That's not what it was, because look. Because y'all want to put the admirals up, it's like y'all want to. So it's like, let's just say that, like, if on a scale of 1 to 10, the admirals is a 7, y'all make them into a 10 every single time. So look, so like if they was that much stronger than Zoro, he just would have fighterized Zoro like they did on Sabata Odi. That's not what happened. Like, obviously Zoro, he tried to put Zoro in his place. Like, he tried to flex on Zoro like he was a little nigga. Zoro was like, nah, man, what you doing? He did
flex on Zoro though. Like,
I feel like it was to show growth. But I don't think they can take on that.
And I mean, look, still at the end of the day, Zoro got attacked by an admiral. He was out of the fight for a while, and then he comes up, bro. Look, he launched an attack for under the gravity. He jumped out of the hole, and then he didn't attack Fujitora again after that. Did he attack him again after that, Ty? No.
Did he attack again after that? Like he was on. He was
so it's not. So now it's not smart to attack him. But you just said that he would have been good in a fight against him, or he would have done something.
Hold on. Listen,
is he winning the fight, Ty? Is he winning the fight? Is he winning the fight? Is he winning the fight?
Big L, and he's my guy too.
He has a chance of winning the fight because of how. Listen, look. Just because somebody can win a fight, how? All right, look. So Luffy versus Katakuri, right? I think Luffy's gonna win. A lot of people might think Luffy's gonna win. People think Luffy's gonna lose, but whatever. You see how Luffy is he going straight after Katakuri right now? Like he's using his mind. Zoro was like, yo.
No. What Luffy is doing right now, Luffy is hiding because he ran out of haki. That's what he's doing. He's not using his mind. He's hiding because he ran out of haki. No, he's hiding. No. He's Ty. He is literally hiding right now.
The way that you analyze it. So look. So a smart Zoro has a chance to win. But Zoro wilding like
that's what the manga says.
Zoro, right? I'm not talking about as soon as Zoro gets out of the gravity, he gets washed in. But that's
what the fuck? What was that? What? Just get the fuck out of it.
I'm mad that Zoro didn't attack right after he came out of the ground. I like that he didn't do that. You know what I mean? Like a smart Zoro has a chance to win it. Not he's just all reckless. Zoro like, that's what he gets fodderized.
Dude, Zoro's my guy, but he's not winning against Fuji.
Yo, Ty, listen. You're saying it's not smart for him to attack. You're saying it's not smart for him to attack in that situation. Literally, the person that was most important. The person that was what?
Zoro fanboy said, when you realize Ty is a bigger Zoro fanboy than you. That's funny.
No.
Oh my.
Zoro fanboy said that.
No, look, I get it. But let me ask you this question. The people in the other people in the stream, right?
Yeah.
So look, for the first time, but I mean, like, you get to see this person's power for the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Counter attack or whatever like that. You don't know what this person could do. So it's just not smart to attack right away. Zoro did the right thing. You know what I mean? That
Ty,
doesn't mean that he can't win, though.
Okay, listen, Ty, do you understand that the person that was most important to their goal, to what they had to accomplish, was sitting right there in front of them, getting captured? And you're telling me that it wasn't smart for him to attack, so they just literally let him just go. Bruh, Zoro's not winning that fight. Like, he's not winning that fight, period.
What Fuji could
New World.
do is just not smart. All right, wait, hold on, look. But this one I'm trying to ask you: Do y'all think it's smart to just go and attack Fuji after what Zoro did? Like, do y'all think what Zoro did was smart, or do y'all think it was
based off of what you're saying about Zoro and how it showed that he could beat Fujitora? Yes, it would have been smart because I mean, the way that you're talking about it, he would have beat him.
You're saying, but look, you're saying I'm saying he has a chance. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that he doesn't have a chance. This is similar to the same people. Like when we go back to Luffy versus Fujitora, right?
Luffy has no chance.
No, he has a chance.
No chance at all.
Look. I'm gonna better prove my point, right? Katakuri, Luffy has no chance. There's no way he could beat that person at that level. But what's happening right now? Luffy has a chance. So don't count Luffy out versus people like Katakuri.
You just compared a right-hand man to an admiral. Listen,
I think
no.
right-hand man could be admirals. You know what I mean? Like I think they're capable of it. It just because it doesn't mean that they will win every single time or whatever, but like I think that Marco had a chance against Kizaru. We seen what Jack did. Like he didn't even care about and into
he didn't
I mean, to be honest with this chapter though, man, especially with the way the Viz said it, I think the admirals are still over the Yonkos right hand.
Yeah.
I mean, if the hockey depletes and that's what they're focusing on, and like from what we're seeing from Marineford, and then especially like to foreshadow later on and stuff, man, especially Akainu, man.
Well, the thing is, but
the hockey depleting, even the Admiral's hockey would be capable of depleting. Like, but look, like from this point, in the story,
true.
It's more situations of like, and because like to me, Kizaru didn't get the better hand of the cuffs on him, and Omigumi, whatever that person was, Omi, whatever his name is, like they put the cuffs on him and stuff. For every situation I pretty much seen, right? Because I'm not biased, I just look at things. Like. Marco was wilding. And who else? Ben Beckman. Even though too much didn't happen though, but like when Kizaru was like, "Oh, like I know who you are," it seemed like they give them a first division commander in his place. So I think that like Katakuri is swappable. Like they're kind of close in terms of the power, but Oda just gave us Luffy to an end and not Luffy versus Fujitora to an end. And even the dialogue between them, when Luffy's like, "I'm not gonna run," Fujitora's like, "Okay, you know, you're strong enough to say that." You know what I mean? Like almost like, "All right, Luffy, if you want to in the future fight an admiral or fight a right hand man, you can. Or, I mean, a Yonko, my bad, or whatever. Or like you just don't want to run anymore."
Yeah, I don't think Luffy can take an admiral right now. Honestly, the whole Katakuri thing, we saw what transpired for Luffy to be able to even hit Katakuri. So. That's a whole.
But Katakuri
you guys see that for Wano or by Elbaf?
Mm-hmm.
By Wano or Elbaf, what do you think the chances are for one of the supernovas
to beat an admiral?
Not to beat an admiral, but to be able to stand on the same platform as them.
Bro, the monster trio can't even beat an admiral. The monster trio can't even beat an admiral. If we're being honest, right here.
Yeah, all three can't beat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So by Elbaf, they should be able to stand toe to toe. I'm not saying they're gonna beat them, but they should be able to stay on the same platform.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. They have to be. If they're not by Elbaf, that's ridiculous.
We all agree on that. The monster trio versus one admiral. The admiral's winning. Can we agree?
Yeah, I agree.
The admiral's winning.
All right.
Yeah, the admiral's winning.
They're definitely giving the admiral trouble.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they're gonna give the admiral trouble, but they're not gonna beat him.
Yeah.
So we're saying like low diff, mid diff. What are we going?
It's mid diff.
You're telling me that Luffy and Law is enough to beat Luffy. Luffy and Nami is enough to beat Cracker, but Luffy can't beat like Kizaru or they can't beat
Kizaru's Ty. Let me tell you why. Listen. Wait. Let me tell you why Nami versus Cracker is not a good. Is not good because Nami literally did no offense to Cracker. All she did was wet his biscuits. And Luffy, Luffy handled all of that. What is Nami gonna do to an admiral? Oh, she's gonna.
I didn't say no. That wasn't even a conversation. The thing was Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, the monster trio versus.
Okay,
you know
and
I mean?
they lose. They lose completely.
I don't know. Wait. For a moment, like imaginations for a moment, you know what I mean? And just based off what we've seen, even if this gets you mad, because I'm just asking a simple question based off the stories. Luffy versus Fujitora, right? Based off what you've seen, Zoro versus Fujitora. Don't you think that if Sanji was involved too on a 3v1, based off what we've seen, not what y'all think Fuji can do, you know what I mean? Based on what we've seen, they win. You know what I mean? Even if like y'all don't like that or whatever, that's what I'm talking about.
You think Luffy, Sanji,
y'all
and Zoro?
They win based on what we've seen?
Bro, what did Luffy? Okay, tell me one offensive thing that Luffy and Zoro did to Fujitora to damage him. That did any damage to him. Tell me any damage that Fujitora took from Dressrosa, aside from Sabo. Tell me any damage that he took. I will wait all night if I have to.
Luffy was calling his attacks, Fuji, and Fuji was still like, you know, it wasn't a walk in the park for Fuji. Fuji was like, you know, that wasn't too good right there. Like that wasn't a godly.
Let's just you do it. I'm stopping this. I'm great bait, mate. I rated 8 out of 8.
How
can't we just said that out loud?
So look, but with Luffy doing that to Zoro getting off in the counter attack, but how do they lose versus that person? You know what I mean? I'm talking about the person that's in the manga, not like which I think he can do. Like based off, to me, it's for some reason I don't want to answer. I don't want to answer it correctly. Like yo, they would win. What was shown to us?
So how are they? I don't know. How are they winning? Like with Luffy still has this whole time limit thing. It's like with Zoro and Sanji, you really think?
Yeah.
But Ty, remember Sanji got one shot.
Fuji showed nothing.
But Ty, Sanji got one shot by Doflamingo.
No, he didn't.
No, but I'm talking about versus Fujitora, right? Luffy kept up, and he did it with Katakuri, but just like Luffy get second, get third. Fourth from Fuji, you know what I mean?
You said Luffy kept up with Katakuri, gear second.
Zoro didn't do Ashura. They wasn't even going all out either. And they still did very.
And you think Fuji was and you think Fuji was going at you think Fuji was going all out? Fuji did everything casual against Luffy, like literally.
All right. So look, so if Luffy wasn't going all out and Fuji was equal terms, pretty much, you know what I mean? That means that if Luffy goes all out and if Fuji goes all out, they'll still be close to an equal term. But now this isn't even a fair fight. This is a 3v1. To me, they win. I think.
Yeah, but
Ty,
you're on record of underrating the admirals all day. Of course, you think that they lose. Of course, you think they win.
Wait, Ty, do you think Luffy's as strong as Marco right now?
Do I think Luffy is as strong as Marco right now?
Yeah.
This depends on he happens with.
He wins this
fight.
Like he's on the same level.
Like I think he wins this fight. I think he's stronger than Marco. Like I would the reason why I say stronger is because
physical strength maybe.
The Weevil situation, like how Weevil's looking for Marco. This is just what I think, but I think that it's no point in Weevil looking for Marco if Marco could beat him. I think that Weevil's stronger than Marco. Luffy, this will prove if Luffy's stronger than Marco or not right now. But because I see Weevil going after Marco and Luffy had to step in and save him because Marco saved him at the war, like as a payback or a thank you favor. Then at Marineford, Marco was stronger. Like right now, Luffy's strong. You know, the main character always grows like crazy. Like in Naruto, at that point when Naruto had stage mode, he was the strongest in the village. Luffy's gonna surpass Marco soon, after this fight probably.
My point of this is you're saying an admiral or they beat an admiral. With Marco and Vista can do anything to Akainu.
That's not true. Marco actually he was drained. Tussles with he still had a clash with Akainu towards the end. It's not, and you got to keep in mind he did great against Kizaru. This was a weekend Marco after after he had the cuffs on him, he got all that damage.
It was, but he didn't have the better of him. I would.
I want to bring up that Clifford cheated in that moment.
How?
Wait, what?
Then wasn't it a part that he stomped on Akainu or something with his? Didn't he do some damage to him? He stomped on him after he killed Ace, or after he attacked Whitebeard or something. Didn't Marco stomped on him?
Yo, can I just say one more thing? In what world do we call Kizaru or using a Yasani no Magtama and Marco landing a kick that was blocked? Doing good in a fight.
Because you got to look at
landing a kick. Ty, landing a kick is doing good in a fight, or no, not even landing a kick. Doing a kick and getting it blocked is is doing good in a fight. Like that's what we're doing. So
hold on. So look. So in the comments, right? Because here's what I think you're doing. You're for whatever rate in the fight, or you're like doing. If you're gonna belittle it like that, then it's hard. It's harder to like make any sense out of what happened. But if you analyze everything that happened, right?
Okay, analyze the fight for me, Ty. Give me your whole 1v1 and how the fight happened.
Look, I'm not 100 that chapter every day or action every day, but it's like, all right, Kizaru he attacked Whitebeard, so an attack strong enough to damage Yonko pretty much. You know what I mean? And like you said, that's a he sends it to that Whitebeard. Like yo, I'm just gonna take him out. He's the king. Then Marco was like, what do you think he's doing? Nah, you can't just come after the captain like that, whatever. So Marco gets lit up. And the way that it looked like somebody sacrificed themselves for Whitebeard. But this like, nah, this guy can regenerate. Nothing. And then everybody's like, oh, that's Marco the Phoenix or whatever. You know what I mean? Hyping him up, but whatever. So then exactly sure like what happens after that, like on then they start the interactions and stuff like that. And I know that like at a point, who hit who first? Somebody hit somebody and it got blocked. Who hit who first?
Marco attacked.
Marco attacks Kizaru. He does a kick. He blocks it, and then he sends Kizaru flying.
But see, look, to me that's not all that happened. To me, after Marco kicks him, Kizaru goes. No.
Ty, what do you mean?
It was some
Ty, what do you mean to you? That's not all that happened.
Bro, there was some. Okay, wait, Ty. But if you're gonna include that dialogue, then include the dialogue that Kizaru said to Marco when he said, Marco said something like, "Oh, that hurts," and Kizaru said, "You liar." Then Marco goes, wait a second. But then Marco goes and he does the attack to Kizaru. He sends him flying, and then he says. Kizaru's like, oh, that hurts. Or he says something along the lines of what Marco said. Marco goes, you liar. Yeah. So how does he do good against Kizaru in that fight? Like what? Or that clash?
Listen, look,
how is that?
That's important. Look, that's important because when Marco took when that happened to Marco and Kizaru was like. Marco was like, "Oh, it works, right?" So Kizaru was like, "Nah, he's trolling me right now. Like he's trying to flex." Marco, when Marco kicked him into the, when that happened and stuff, and Kizaru like he turned into light or whatever, and Kizaru was like, "That worked." Marco was like, "Nah, it didn't. Don't play him." So pretty much like Marco had the one up on him because Kizaru attack didn't work or wasn't effective.
But they both said the same thing though.
They both said the same thing, bro.
Right, listen, but this is important because now when Marco tried to do his damage and it didn't work, right? Kizaru got back on equal terms, but it's like they fought on equal terms pretty much, and this is how can Marco not beat him if that happened? You know what I mean? It's like y'all make it seem like Kizaru had the better of that situation. When they was both pretty much going
we're not making it seem that Kizaru had the better of the situation. We're saying you can't really make anything of that situation because no one got the better of anyone. So and let me just double up on this. So based off of what you just said with that, then let me guess that you're gonna say that Kizaru was actually really scared of Ben Beckman whenever he put his hands up and he's like, "Oh, you're Ben Beckman."
Look.
Was he really scared? Was he really scared of Ben Beckman? Because if you say that he was, then why was Kizaru moving and attacking Law's submarine literally?
Before we even get there, back to the Marco versus Fuji, back to the Marco versus Kizaru situation, right? So if interactions, it was equal, right? It was a second interaction where like remember when Marco just turned his back towards like I got it like yo I'm saving Whitebeard, and then the guy put the cuffs on him. It's like Kizaru didn't get the better of the fight until Marco was nerfed. So that makes me think that like if that fight would have kept going on, Marco would have won, and that Kizaru had to get the advantage.
Why do you think Marco would have won if the fight would have went on?
Because why was he nerfed? You know what I mean? He had to get nerfed for a reason. You know what I mean? Like you see how much of a problem Jack was. Like they Marco wild like that. You know what I mean? Like Marco. Like if Marco's like the Zoro of a Yonko's crew, they had to like
Wait, how can you say,
to even be effective.
But Ty, how can you say all that when Luffy couldn't hit Katakuri for a minute?
But that's that.
No, but then you say,
look about this Katakuri thing, right? Look, if this guy, because you're like Luffy can't be the right hand man. So look, if Katakuri, Logia, like if his devil fruit didn't have those properties like that, those hits would have been connected, and then he would have been beat.
But if Luffy didn't have his devil fruit, he'd be dead.
but now look, if we swap Katakuri out for somebody like for like Ben Beckman or like Through the Rain, where they don't have that going on, of course they have other things to make up for, but it's like, that changes the situation. So, and if Luffy's able to hit them still, they will be knocked out. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things where, like, like Luffy just his offense is just too much. They can't take it. Like he's strong. He's stronger than like which I think I belittle him too much.
Wait, so are we using post Katakuri fight or pre Katakuri fight Luffy?
No. The thing is, I like how a lot of the Luffy fans, they're using the information we have now to justify where they started with this whole thing. Where it's like, just believe in Luffy, which is not an argument in the first place. This is just like blind loyalty, and they're not using the story.
No,
right?
If you're using the story, if you use the part clash with Fujitora, and Luffy's like, I'm not gonna run, and we's like, I'm not running from admirals.
But then he ran. He just ran from Katakuri.
That's right. Look, but that's the smaller part of the situation.
Nah. Remember, y'all. Remember, y'all. He's fighting smart because he's running away. Remember.
But the nigga, he put himself there.
Yo, listen. I'm using what Ty. I'm using what Ty said. Ty said he's fighting smart because he's hiding from Katakuri after his haki runs out.
But I just feel like a lot is going on and you're focusing on the run thing. So let me ask you this question.
Did Katakuri's haki run out? Did Katakuri's haki run out, Ty?
Look.
Did Katakuri run away?
Look. I'm gonna use yes or no. Look, so did Luffy say he was not gonna run away?
Can you answer my questions?
Yes.
Can you answer my questions? Did Katakuri run away and did his haki run out?
No.
Okay. Didn't Luffy say that he's not gonna run away anymore? Didn't he say that he's gonna fight that he's gonna fight straight up? Okay. So literally all Luffy has done in this arc is run away after his haki depletes.
Yes, Luffy ran away. But look.
So how can you say Katakuri isn't impressive after Katakuri made Luffy run away?
Listen, because that's the little part of the equation. So look. So did Luffy run? Yes, but was Luffy gonna go back? Yes, he's back.
Come on, bro.
He's gonna violate Katakuri. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like one of those things where, like, it doesn't. That's in between. Like Fluff. Luffy ran away. Yeah, a Fluff part of the story made Luffy run away, but he's gonna come back. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter.
What's the Fluff part? What does that mean?
So Ty, let me ask you this question: at what point, if you think that Luffy is beating these admirals, right? And if we've seen that that these haki monsters like Katakuri have this immense haki, and his haki clearly isn't running out, it's still there. So at what point? Wait a second.
Haki runs out.
Hold on,
it says the longer that the fight progresses, but Katakuri is still there waiting for Luffy, and his haki is gonna come back just as Luffy's gonna come back. So listen, at what point is Luffy gonna be able? At what point is Luffy gonna be able to stay and do a fight and? Because look, he's not going to be able to run away from admirals. Whenever he gets to that point where he's fighting an admiral 1v1, he's not going to be able to run away from an admiral. How is he running away from Kizaru?
Actually, can I ask something?
Yep.
Do you guys think it's weird that the admirals can fight for 10 days without running out of haki?
I think that's for hype. I don't know.
It's a testament to the strength, though.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like we're not going to see a fight in One Piece.
I mean, now that we know that haki depletes and they're fighting each other at like full strength.
Well,
yeah,
I feel like
but at the
that's
same time, like, you don't know how those
those.
fights go out.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just constantly punching each other for 10 hours straight with full hockey.
Yeah, and I
full
feel
body
like-
Well, I
hockey.
mean, like, I'm not saying that, but I mean, still, it's 10 days of them fighting.
No, but the thing is, if you know how your opponent is, you're not using you're using your haki efficiently, right? And I feel like I'm sure they
I
had
mean, even using hockey efficiently.
I mean,
10
they're
days,
mixing
though.
it up. Yeah,
I'm sure they stopped. I don't feel like they were fighting for 10 days straight without
I mean, the thing
any
is,
breaks.
it's like, do you have to actually rest, sit
Yeah.
down for a bit to to regen your hockey?
I don't think Akainu would let you do that.
Dude,
Sam-
Well, I mean, I
Sam
guess
fighting-
not. I guess he could just spam ice and and not use hockey.
That
Hockey
fight
was
for
not gonna
10
let him have a
days
rest break.
thing, that fight for 10 days thing is to hype these people up,
Yeah.
because there's never going to be a point in time where Luffy's going to be in a fight for 10 days.
Well, I'm not
we're
talking-
not
I'm
going to
talking
see
about-
that.
I don't know.
I'm talking
I don't
about
think.
what
I don't
Oda-
know.
like-
He may be in a fight that long, but it's gonna be skipped.
But then it's like,
How is Oda going to rate a fight for 10 days?
Like
He can
bro,
also-
like you
You
go
gotta
like
imagine
how long it's
wait,
gonna be, honestly.
like you
gotta
go
have
cracker
it,
for
right?
11
Because-
hours.
How is he gonna fight? How is he gonna ride a fight for 10 days without skipping it? Like
No,
without
it doesn't say
going
he's
to
gonna
something
skip it.
else and then coming back to it and then skipping it again
He's
and
gonna
then
skip
coming
it.
back to it.
But that's just
Like,
that's how Oda writes.
no.
Wait, how long?
I
Okay,
look-
do we know how long Luffy's been fighting Katakuri?
2 hours.
Three
No, we
hours
have
now?
no idea. But wait, let's not get the heat off of Ty because Ty has the answer.
Put it back. Put it back.
Ty has the
Ty
answer.
is confident, and I got the answer. So look, about him running.
Here,
Man, I was trying to slippy change the subject.
No, you was
Hey,
the
wait.
one who
Before we
wanted
go back to the
question.
cancer, important question is chapter dropping
Before you go
tomorrow
back-
or Thursday?
No, I asked
I'm
the
hearing
question.
I'm hearing Thursday.
Thursday
But
for
nah.
sure.
Yeah, Thursday.
Lady, now continue with the cancer.
Yo, like the stream, people. I gotta end this, but you guys can finish your points, but I gotta end this. Like the stream though. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Nah.
So here's like the way that I'm analyzing the chapter. I think a lot is going on that y'all missed because y'all pay attention to
Wait,
small
Ty,
things like
let-
he said he wasn't gonna run, but he ran or whatever. But like if you look at the chapter, what's going on? Luffy could be slick and he could fight Katakuri
While he's running.
on. No. On a, like at an advantage because what happened in the last chapter, Luffy's like, he understands that like he fought him and he ran out of hockey and he had to run whatever. But Luffy's like, nah, I want to beat all of him. I want Luffy's gonna recover all his
wants
energy.
to beat him
He's
at
gonna let
his best.
Katakuri.
Luffy wants to beat
Yeah,
him at
and
his
he's gonna fight
best.
him.
Luffy
Now-
wants to beat him at his best because he knows only at Katakuri's best then his hockey.
His hockey is going to extend.
You're right.
Yeah.
So that's because other than that, he's going to lose. He knows that.
Yeah.
But I don't think. But it's not. It's not only that.
But
It's
Ty,
a part
here's the
of that,
thing.
like,
Here's the thing. If Luffy
like,
could beat him
I don't-
otherwise, right? No, wait, hold on. If Luffy could beat him otherwise, why did he ask? Why did he say, I wonder if I could see him in the future too? If he can beat him without that, why reference that?
To me,
Why do
still,
you
that's
need?
still-
Why do you
you're
need that if
focusing
you
on
can
the
beat him
irrelevant part of
otherwise?
the situation, though. Like, yeah, like that's not an important part of the situation. The important part of the
How is that
situation
not important?
like he's.
I mean, it is an important part. What?
No, yo, listen. That's
No,
like
because-
let me use this.
look,
No, Ty, hold on. Let me use this. That's like you playing someone in basketball, right? And then you see them do a crossover, but you say if you can beat him, why are you saying, I wonder if I can use that crossover too? Why? If you can beat him,
Brago.
why? Why does that matter if you can beat him?
I feel like.
Yo.
Okay, look, this has to happen. Right, cool, whatever. But the more important part is that Luffy is still like that's a manly thing to do to fight the guy on equal terms. Katakuri
No,
doesn't
because
even know
he
what's
needs
going on.
him.
He's not fighting him on equal terms.
The thing
he
he's
wants to
ne-
play Katakuri at his best so he can
He
extend
needs him at his
hockey.
best because he needs that boost.
That's the only way he's gonna get it.
That's
if he
the only
fights
way
him
he's
right.
gonna
All right,
win
but look,
because
but
he needs that
that's
bump.
not all. The other reason.
Huh?
The other reason why Luffy wants to do it, and this is said.
Go ahead.
The other reason why Luffy wants to do it, this was said. He's like, "Yo, I want to surpass him." You know what I mean? So it's like, so what's gonna happen is that like this is the moment of truth right now. After
Right.
this
No,
fight,
I
if
agree.
Luffy-
This is the moment of truth per se, but the thing
and
is,
to answer Luffy, Katakuri, and he has to run again, or if he fights Katakuri and he ends up losing, then it's like, all right, you're not ready. Katakuri and he wins, it puts him to that level to where like he can fight an admiral and not run now. He can fight a right hand commander and not run now because things change. He leveled up. Like this is almost like in a Pokemon battle when like a Charmeleon turned to a Charizard. This is a different ball game now.
But-
this is what's about to happen.
but don't you think that Luffy needs that power up to win?
Yeah, but
Right,
after he
right,
gets it-
Ty. So right at this moment, Luffy can't beat Katakuri, right?
No, because that's a part of Luffy. That's a part of everything. Like to me, everything.
So
everything's
that's what I'm saying.
Look,
That's what I'm
look,
saying.
look. What I'm trying to say, look, if we use a Pokemon example, right? If y'all think the Admirals are stage 3 evolution, right? And let's just say that Luffy's stage 2 and Katakuri stage 3. After he fights him and he turns into a Charizard mid battle,
Right.
he's on their level now, and then he can probably beat him, and then he doesn't have to run anymore from these top tier. Like he's gonna be that dude.
But
And
Ty-
another thing too, to be fair, right? To be fair about Luffy, about all the dangerous hack stuff he did, right? And his bounty should be higher.
But Ty, hold on. So you're saying Luffy needs the experience points from Katakuri to level up, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like
But
without
he's gonna
that,
hit it.
that's what I'm saying. Luffy needs Katakuri at his best so that he can level up. Without that, Luffy is losing, and Luffy has acknowledged that by saying that, right?
It doesn't matter because he's gonna fight him and win though. What part? All right, look. What does that? Look. No. Because what I'm trying to understand is that like, look, I said Luffy's gonna fight Katakuri. He's gonna win.
No. But Ty, you're
Isn't
saying
that what's gonna happen?
No. We're talking about you're saying like for the people that's saying, from the beginning, Luffy's gonna win, blah blah blah. But we're using the information that we have now.
I
Saying,
never said no. But listen. I never said Luffy's gonna one shot him. I never said it was gonna be easy.
I never said one shot.
It was gonna
I
be
never said one
fight.
shot.
No. But listen, I was like, it was gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be tough.
Well, there was a point in time where you said that if Katakuri was in the seducing wood, Luffy would have washed him.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Eventually, at the end of the fight, like the thing is
but
that
the
like
the initial fight with Luffy and Katakuri ended, and Luffy ran away, right?
Yes.
That's
yes.
not no. Now it's like you're just upset that you thought Luffy was gonna lose, but he's gonna win. To me,
Wait, he did lose though.
When he fought Crocodile, the little losses doesn't
Wait, he
matter.
lost to Crocodile as well.
But at the end of the day, he won though. What is people?
He lost the Crocodile twice. Let's be honest. He lost the Crocodile twice, and the only reason why he beat him, the only reason he beat him was because of plot device. That's the only reason why he beat Crocodile. There's no reason why Luffy should have beat Crocodile at all.
At the end of the day, people's rolling with he beat Crocodile, and they're gonna be rolling with he beat Katakuri. Like nobody's stressing the but he lost twice.
Yeah, but the thing is, go ahead, Brago.
No, I'm saying we agree that at the end of the day, Luffy wins.
When I said it wasn't going to be easy, that could possibly involve him losing at first, or you know what I mean, like the other person getting a better hand at first. But at the end of the day, though, it's gonna be a good.
Guys, here's the thing.
There's been an asterisk. There's been an asterisk alongside of Luffy's wins against Dofi, against Cracker, and there's gonna be another one added against Katakuri. And you want to know why? Because he literally runs out of Gear Force, he runs away, he rebuilds his hockey, and then he comes back.
He's not doing that
bro. He's not doing that anymore. Based off of what?
Wait. Someone said. Wait. Someone's saying this. Luffy also said he could stall out Katakuri's hockey, though, didn't he? He said that, but then he said, "Yo, that's no good." And then we had the flashback. We had the flashback really saying once you fight in extreme situations, that's when your hockey is gonna bloom. Luffy knows that he needs his hockey to bloom to beat Katakuri. In some way, we don't know if it's Conqueror's observation or even armament. But it's like right now, at this point, Luffy cannot beat Katakuri. But we expect a power-up mid-fight.
I can't.
But Ty, you said that.
I can't. No, I don't. I'm not agreeing with what you're saying. Like you're twisting the words to try to make it seem like, all right, look, if
what?
Look, listen. Yu Yu Hakusho. I remember Yu Yu Hakusho. Remember in Yu Yu Hakusho, right? When Luffy, Dad, what's the main guy name? Yu Yu Hakusho. Yusuke. Yeah. When Yusuke fought Togoro, right? Mm-hmm. He fought Togoro. He can beat Togoro. You know what I mean? Like people knew that, right? But when he fought against Togoro, he did bad. He did terrible. He didn't do like what people was thinking. And then the whole situation came up where like Genkai was like, you know what? Kill one of his friends. It'll trigger him, and he'll give you a fight. That's what you got to do. So then they pretended to kill Hasuke or whatever the guy name is. The other guy, what's the guy? Kuwabara. Yeah. So they and that's when Yusuke was like, you killed my friend. And then like he started wilding on him and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's like.
So you're admitting. So you're admitting based on what we knew. So you're saying at the end,
you're never gonna get him to admit it.
No, hold on. So hold on. So the beginning of the argument, the beginning of this whole fiasco with Luffy versus Katakuri, all you were banking on was Luffy being Luffy.
What I'm trying to say is that when Yusuke was fighting Togoro, right? He was not at his full potential. When the Luffy that we seen lose to Katakuri was not at his full potential. When he fights him.
Wait, Gear Forth is Luffy's full potential right now.
Because he's about it's not. That used to be it when he fought Doflamingo. When he fought Crocodile.
It was.
You know what I mean? Like.
No, it is. He just ran out of hockey.
What I'm trying to say is that like it.
He didn't use anything else though.
No, I don't. You're not getting it. It's like his full potential. Like when he fought Dofi, that was his full potential back then. He got stronger since then, and he's gonna show us his full potential right now. What I'm trying to say is that like this is why I wasn't really impressed with Katakuri, because it's like pretty much starts now, and all of that before was like foreplay stuff. This is the real fight right now. When him and Katakuri meets back up, this is the real fight.
So Luffy gets a redo.
2 redos actually.
And in this fight, he's not gonna use Gear 4 and run away. He's gonna fight him like he's gonna.
So you're saying
fight him man to man right now.
This time Luffy's not gonna run away. This time
it's gonna go down this time. Like you know what I mean? Like, and he's gonna fight him in an efficient way to where it's like, you know, I can't just go Gear 4 recklessly. I gotta be on point. He's gonna fight him in.
But what I'm saying is, as far as like people that were saying Luffy is gonna decimate Katakuri, the only argument that you had at the beginning of the day was that He's Luffy, and he's the main character. That's the
That's
only
not
argument you had.
no.
What else did
that's
you
not the only
have?
argument I had the clash with him. I had like him versus Fujitora doing very good. And look, he did very good against.
So you
Fujitora
think he
in
can beat
base form. He did
Fujitora
very
in
good
base
against-
form?
And listen,
you
stop
gotta
trying to
do
take
this, bro.
stop trying to take what I'm saying and make it into a joke.
I'm not. No.
Listen,
You're saying he did good versus Fujitora like they had a serious fight. He didn't even go gear fourth.
He did good. He did very good versus Katakuri in his base form, but we know that's
What are you
not all
talking about?
Luffy can do.
Katakuri was using his own shit against him.
He didn't even have
Bro, like he didn't even hit. He didn't even land a hit on Katakuri in his base form. He didn't land a hit until a couple of chapters ago. Like, what are you talking about?
Katakuri still mentioned that, like, yo, nobody ever dodged so many attacks. It doesn't mean just because Luffy's not doing damage, just because he didn't do damage yet, doesn't mean that like the fight was going bad for him. He was still like pretty much, to me, he was joking around with him because you have gear 4.
Luffy was joking around with him.
He was joking around.
Because it's like you know you can do better than this. Like why are you in gear 4? I mean why are you?
Luffy even said.
Brago, why are we doing this right now?
I don't know.
Yeah, Brago.
No,
let's just stop this, bro.
The thing is that like Luffy's on a higher level than y'all thought he was on, and
no, he's not. Not at the moment. He's not. He's exactly what we thought he was.
Listen, Ty, he's exactly where we thought he was, simply because of the fact.
No, he's not.
Listen, this is why he is. This is why he is. He ran out of hockey. He ran out of hockey with Gear 4th.
Like we expected.
He runs away. If Brule wasn't there, he would have lost. Period.
So that's like no. All right, look, that's like all right. Look, Luffy versus. So this is what I'm trying to say. Look, I'm gonna give y'all another way to look at the situation. So remember when Luffy fought Dofi, right?
Yeah.
Dofi's like, too slow.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're not strong enough. So that's like that has been the fight.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Katakuri has proven that he's faster and stronger, has better hockey.
He proved that he's better than Gear 4.
Brago is acting clueless for now. Brago's acting clueless for views right now.
No. Ty, let's be real. He don't care about no damn views. What are you saying, bro? We got 340 people watching this damn stream right now.
Exactly.
And we're listening to this BS. What are you saying? What are you saying, bro?
All right, look. Here's what I'm saying. Is that like, look, back when Luffy fought Dofi, Gear 4th was the best thing that he can do. In this fight versus Katakuri, that's not the best thing he can do. He has something better he can do.
No, but the thing, no, Ty, he doesn't have it yet, though. Ty, he doesn't have it yet.
He has it, and he's about to do it versus Katakuri.
What is okay? Like, Ty, tell me, what does he have, and what is he about to do?
We're gonna see what was gonna happen. Look, like just like if it was stages of the fights, right?
So we don't know. So we don't know what it is. We don't know what it is.
In terms of Brago, look, in terms of like, in terms of like him using Gear 4 versus Dofi, right? And that's the best thing that he can do. And in terms of him using Gear 4 versus Katakuri, that has happened, yes. But in terms of like how you know how he lost to Crocodile twice and he beat him the third time, whatever, or just in terms of like how Luffy and was losing at first. That was the best he can do. Then we seen him do Gear 4 and it was a different ball game. In this fight, it's like Gear 4th is like about to be old news, and he's about to go crazy on Katakuri with some.
So you're saying he gets a power up, right?
If people call Gear 4 power up, so the people's gonna call it a power up, so yeah, he's gonna get a power up.
Wait, so wait. You're saying Gear 4th is the power up?
No. I said people call Gear 4 versus Dofi a power up. So yeah, this new thing would be a power up.
Okay, so what is this new thing? You're saying he already has it. What is it?
How could I know what it is if it's not?
But you said
Ty, like, how could we know?
But Ty, that's my point.
How could we know what the
listen,
fuck you're
how could we
talking
know
about?
what Gear 4 is if Luffy didn't?
But
knew it was something there. You know what I mean? Like.
But Ty, that's what I'm saying. You don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Based on what we know, Luffy's not being.
I have to know what it is to know that Luffy. Look, listen. I don't have to know what it is to know that this wasn't Luffy's full potential. What we've seen so far. You know what I mean? I know that like this is what I mean. Like for some reason, y'all read One Piece just to like praise.
No,
y'all read One Piece.
You read One Piece just to go against your opinion because we think it's
No, that's not what I'm saying. Like I read One Piece just to praise
we
the
actually understand because you're the only one in here that reads it logically because you're not biased.
Facts.
But Ty, that's what I'm saying. Ty, what I'm saying is like based on what you're saying, we don't know what it is yet. So based on using what we know, Luffy loses to Katakuri every time, right?
No, that makes no. He does not, because that's not that's not him at his full potential. This is why
What's his full
like
potential?
Luffy was doing stuff. Look, when Luffy was doing stuff in Katakuri, the chapter is still going. Like, I mean, this arc is not over to tell you what that is. But like when Luffy was fighting Doflamingo, in the Doflamingo fight,
You know he lost to Dofi, right? You know his hockey run out, right?
Did I ever? I didn't argue Luffy can beat Dofi. That's not my
Wait,
argument.
so do you feel like Dofi can beat Katakuri?
No, Doflamingo can't beat Katakuri. Katakuri is stronger than Doflamingo. But what I'm trying to say is that like Luffy had to go Gear 4 twice to beat Doflamingo, but Gear 4 was Luffy at his full potential. Right now, we haven't seen Luffy versus his full potential in this arc. I don't know why that's so hard for y'all to understand. And it's not no BS power up. Like,
I can't hear anything.
So
Frieza was like
so basically,
that's full potential. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Devil. What do you guys say, Devil?
hold on. From the way it sounds like Taekwon, the way they're looking at the argument is like, eventually Luffy will be able to be Big Mom, but he can't right now.
No, because that's not the same. Look, that's not the same thing. If the question was Ty, can Luffy beat Big Mom this arc? My answer would be hell no. You know what I mean? But that's not what they asked. They asked, I'm not talking.
Like, you're saying at some point in the future, Luffy's gonna be able to beat Katakuri, but he can't do it right now.
No, listen, no, the arc is not over. Within this arc, he's gonna.
I'm not talking about the arc. I'm talking about some point in the future. I'm talking about Luffy right now can't beat Katakuri as we know him.
No, in this arc, pretty much like this, like in this arc, he's gonna beat him, and it's gonna be on fair terms. What I'm trying to say, and I've been seeing that because of the way that the story was up until this point. It's like look. If I was given head to Katakuri's design, if I was given head to his position, I would have never seen it. But I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do this. Let me logically look at this.
But let me logically look at this.
But the thing is, Frubis said,
as if we're not looking at it.
But the thing is, people have said, Luffy's gonna win this based on it's so many videos around saying how Luffy's gonna beat Katakuri based on what we know from the last chapter in Haki. Before we didn't know this, so it's like we couldn't predict how Luffy would be able to beat Katakuri because he couldn't even get a hit in without the merienda.
All right. Now you're defending why
everybody should look at the chat.
What am I defending?
They could put all the L. They could put all the L.
Wait, no, Ty. Ty, what am I defending?
All right. You're defending that at first you thought Luffy couldn't win. Now he's gonna win. You're defending like what? Like, look, we didn't know before because that's not about the current argument. The current thing is that like Luffy can beat Katakuri.
But Ty, listen, Ty. Here's the thing with that point of view or that perspective. Luffy's the main character. If we go into every Luffy fight and say, well, Luffy's gonna win eventually, what's the point?
No, look, again.
But Ty, that's what you're saying.
You're missing. No, that's not what I'm saying because I just said it and y'all paying.
What did you just say? Say exactly what you just said.
I just said that the whole question was like can Luffy beat Katakuri? I've been said yes.
Why did you say yes? Why did you say yes?
We've been talking about why I say yes because to me he's.
Are you talking about the Fujitora clash?
No, a lot of things. It's not just one thing. Like you be little what I say when you try to just stick it to like one thing. It's not just one thing. It's a whole bunch of things. Look, the Fujitora thing. Even the thing that like when Laura's crew was like, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, can I be a voice of reason? Really quick.
Wait, because I don't want to get asked why. Like, I just want to answer all the things. Like, Decker, like, Katakuri being like, yo, Luffy died. Like the Luffy, Katakuri trying to play mind games with Luffy. Like, as long as I'm focused, there's no way you could beat me. Luffy's like, no, I know you're a defeatable opponent. It's more to this fight that has been going on that like y'all need to be paying attention to, and then y'all can start to see like why Luffy can beat Katakuri.
Okay, so here's
the
thing.
Start paying attention.
Here's the thing.
Can I, Brago? Can I be the voice of reason just really quickly?
Wait.
Hold on. Go ahead, Matt.
Brago.
Yeah.
This has been going on for entirely. and we already know that we've gotten baited hook, line, and sinker. So we should just swim away.
This is going negatively. It's not going positively. This is going nowhere.
Look, Brago, there was a time and where it was entertaining, but now it's like now it's to the point to where I'm my high is worn off.
But y'all making a joke. Y'all making a joke out of it. Like, here's the thing. All I was trying to say was that, like, if y'all asked me,
yikes.
Say that. Let's just say that, like, if this arc had to go down to Luffy versus Big Mom, right? And that was the finale of this arc. Obviously, the finale of this arc is going to be Luffy versus Katakuri because they're not going to fight Big Mom in a fight in combat type of way. So look, so if the question was like, he can beat Big Mom, I would have been like, no, like, hell no, he's not beating Big Mom. Even at his full potential with his power up, he's not going to be Big Mom. He's not going to be Big Mom. But Katakuri, I'm like,
Ty, let's do this. Let's do this. We agree that Luffy's going to beat Katakuri.
I'm not just saying Luffy can just.
Ty, we agree that based on.
But what do you say, Brago?
Ty, so I guess we agree based on the last chapter that Luffy's going to beat Katakuri.
I'm not saying Luffy's going to beat Big Mom. If I was saying
Yo,
my argument was that, like, yeah,
Luffy
can beat Big Mom. His full potential will always outdo his opponent. That's not what I'm saying. But I mean that based off what I've seen from Katakuri, he hasn't been that impressive. Like, Theory agrees with me on that. Like, once he's at his full potential, he will beat Katakuri.
Theory,
you know what I mean?
You can't just slide Theory in there because Theory still thinks Luffy's going to lose to Katakuri.
Yeah, I've been gone for like an hour, and you guys are still fucking talking about it.
Driz, I just said it was entertaining at first.
Hey, like the stream, guys.
I'm glad. I'm put the L's in the comments. I'm glad that I conclude this. The smart people will hear the stream, and they'll be like, you know what, yo, Taj's right. Like, what?
Wait. Let's do this. Let me say this real quick. So everyone, you guys heard the argument. Put in the comment section if you're watching this after. Put in the comment section how you feel about it, your side. I want to hear your perspective, and we'll read the comments tomorrow on stream. We'll read the comments tomorrow.
And let me say this. I really, 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 truly believe that no one in their right mind is going to agree with Ty's side.
The majority of the people, hold on. The majority of the people is gonna agree with what y'all are saying, just because, like,
why?
Because they give head, right? Because they give head, right? Because they give mad head. Okay, that's what it is.
I called it after stream hype. He said head, but either or, you know what I mean? Just to ride the bandwagon.
They give mad head because we're just those guys.
To ride the bandwagon, they're gonna do that. But here's what I'm talking about. So look, like,
hold on, Ty. Let me read these donations real quick, Ty. Let me read these donations. Then you can
got it.
You can end it. Oh Mercy 063 says, do y'all think there's more people in Shanks' crew than from what we've seen?
Yes. Not nobody main though. Like, not any main people.
In the main crew, is there somebody else out there? What do you guys think?
No, I don't think so.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Do you think there's more people in Shanks' crew we haven't seen?
Not in the main crew. An extended crew, yes.
What I'm thinking about is Aokiji being a part of Blackbeard's whole shebang now. So it's like, who is going to be that? Because we saw, like, the matchups in Marineford. If they do fight, who's going to be the offset there?
For who? For
Aokiji, yeah. Oh, does Aokiji take part in that?
I don't think he would.
No, Aokiji's a part of the Revolutionaries.
Okay.
Wait. Who's Aokiji fight? Wait, who are the Blackbeard Fighters fighting?
Shanks.
I don't even think that's gonna happen.
You don't think they're gonna fight?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh.
What? Blackbeard's off-screening Shanks.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, Shanks is definitely the weakest Yonko, but he's not getting off-screen.
Oh my!
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
There we go with the cancer. There we go with the cancer.
Listen, bro. Being the weakest Yonko doesn't mean you're weak. It just means you're the weakest Yonko.
There we go with the cancer. You have nothing. You have nothing to base that off of.
Yeah, you're right. Bro.
I don't have a problem with y'all putting what y'all think.
Wait, no, we had someone that said Ty. They said Ty is making great points. I just hate how he explains himself.
Someone said that?
Yeah.
So get it across. Is that like, I don't mind what y'all put, but I just need to explain myself real fast. Is that like when
Ty,
Luffy
hold
fought Katakuri?
Before you start, they said Ty had more facts than you all want to admit. Plus, he does a bad job at explaining. Plus, goes on tangents. Plus, he gets triggered.
Whoa, but I don't think it's so much like they just laugh. It's like that's why I like I'd rather go to I'd rather pay attention to the people in the comments. Like, not not the for jokes, put L's, not the people who just want to be cool and just want to fit in, whatever. The people who's like really trying to figure One Piece out and stuff.
But Ty, the thing is, I feel like you feel like
it's hard to take you serious when every single time you start off a sentence you go like I was actually thinking about it or whatever like that. Like you guys don't really think about the story like that. Like I actually really do think like it like that. Like I'm way smarter than y'all.
Yeah, you like devalue everyone else's thoughts.
Whoa. Listen.
To put yours over.
Me doing that, is that any better than me saying something serious and y'all laughing? No. So you know what I mean? But do y'all care? No. So like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all need to stop laughing, stop making the joke, all that other stuff like that. It's like y'all do stuff too. I'm not being an instigator.
Ty, do you realize that basically what they're saying is that whenever you're getting defensive earlier,
no, just shut up, yo, you just shut up.
All right, somebody go ahead, live in your little land.
Wow.
I'm joking, but yeah, you can finish saying what you're saying.
God, man. Basically, like what I'm saying is like you can understand like remember how you were getting like at least we thought you were getting mad earlier, right? And you said you weren't.
Yeah. I wasn't.
It's basically like that same kind of ideology is what you're putting onto them whenever they're talking to you. They say something and then basically you belittle them and then say, "Hey, you belittled me."
Right, look, that's cool. But
it's basically kind of hypocrisy.
The truth right here. Look, that's cool. But when we're talking and y'all laugh, all of that, I just keep saying my points. I don't be like, you know what I mean? I don't. Wait. So it's like, if I say that, y'all should just keep doing y'all points. Like y'all should.
Hold on, Ty. Let me read this donation. Hold on. They say, "Yo, Ty, chill. BDA, great chats." Ty, chill. Yo, nah, I feel like we're like.
Hold on. Brago. Look, I'm in a basement. My laptop is on like 5%. It's gonna cut off or whatever. So I just want to explain this, and that way, if my laptop cuts off, whatever, y'all can.
Yeah.
So all I'm trying to say is that, like, all right, the way that I'm looking at about the fight and the arc and everything and stuff like that is that, like, when Luffy was fighting Katakuri, right? And everything, I didn't really care because I'm like, yo, that's base Luffy. That's not the best Luffy. Even when Luffy did gear 2nd, gear 3rd, that's not the best that Luffy can do. Even when Luffy did do gear 4th, at this point in the story, I know he has better than gear 4th. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is because that part didn't happen yet. But at the same time, that's the way that I'm looking at it. But other people's like, he doesn't stand a chance from the start. And then when that happened, and they're like, yeah, anything Luffy could do, Katakuri could do it better. Yeah. It's like they were just like, come on, that's to me like that's cheering.
People can't cheer for Katakuri?
I'm not saying that you can't cheer for Katakuri, but like when that happens, I think this is with the brand in a way where like you can't really get what's going on because you're so hyped about like you know what I mean. It's like that. Look, back to my point.
Yeah,
it's
you're
like
pretty much just being a fanboy.
That's not no. That's
you're saying you can't. You say people are too into like Katakuri beating Luffy.
Even when Luffy turned gear 4th, I'm like, he has better than this. So it's like what's about to happen right now. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what's been happening. You know what I mean? But if you're like, oh, he ran away, then you're not gonna miss. You're just like you're missing all the key important stuff. You know what I mean? Like, which will probably make you think that something like that. It's like, no, that's not Luffy's full potential. Like, the arc is different, and Doflamingo arc, gear 4th was Luffy's full potential. And Dragon Ball Z versus Frieza, Krillin getting killed was Goku's full potential. Yu Hakusho, that guy getting killed was Yusuke's full potential. In this fight, we're about to see Luffy's full potential right now in the midst of this battle.
Okay. So Ty, let me ask this.
Yeah.
So the basis of your argument, in addition to the clashes Luffy's had in the past, and knowing that he battled Doflamingo, gear 4th was his peak, right? So you're saying Luffy has a new peak in this arc. We just don't know what it is.
Yeah. It's not gear 4th. I understand that in the Doflamingo fight, gear 4th wasn't enough, but I think in this fight is going to be different because the storyline is a little bit different. He's trying to.
Okay.
Not trying to just make it.
Why do we keep getting suckered?
Okay. Let me read this donation. They said, Mihawk and Vista clash for 6 pages in the manga. Ty, how in the world can you tell how strong they are with that alone?
Well, I mean, he figured out how strong Marco was after one panel.
He figured out how strong Marco was with a kick.
Leave it there. Don't let it embellish into another. You basically already put your points throughout the stream. I was there AFK.
Oh, man.
People want to comment on it, they can watch it after the stream, I feel like. There's no point to bring up the same argument over and over again.
Hold up. Yeah, that was it. That was the last donation. Yeah. Are we just gonna have to agree to disagree? We just. I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, it's like based on last chapter, I do see how Luffy can win, based on that. So it's like we agree there. I guess it's like certain small things we don't agree on, which kind of escalated into something else. But I just don't. I feel like we shouldn't have to go through all that to kind of get to where we are now. Yo. It shouldn't have to be all that. But anyway, they said Ty's laptop died. But I don't know. Like the stream. Ty's battery is lasting longer than his measurements.
Don't like the stream. Don't like the stream.
Oh God,
like the stream.
Everybody, dislike the stream. Remember not to be fanboys. Try reading One Piece logically from now on.
And don't give mad head. Don't give mad head. Forgot that one.
Yeah, well, let's say I paid good money for an answer, Brago. I think Ty dipped. I think his laptop.
Don't be fanboys either, you guys. What else is there?
I feel like I say this with this Ty. I feel like I understand his point, but it's I don't agree with it. But it feels like I'm kind of belittling his point. I feel like it's like vice versa, or it just goes to something else. But yeah, that was.
No, I don't even think he had a point though, because everyone agreed that fucking he was gonna beat Katakuri.
Can you hear me?
I mean, he's basically saying off what we've seen, in past arcs, Luffy always fights someone strong. He's not as strong, and then he gets a power up, and he's saying we're gonna get the same thing in this arc. We just haven't seen the power up. Like we haven't seen the power up.
Right. And I agree.
So I can agree with that. Yeah.
I agree with that. But
what I'm trying to say too is that the Luffy that we see that loses at first,
that's not really
not every
Luffy.
single time, but sometimes that's not the strongest Luffy. That's him at his full potential. You know what I mean? Like the best examples I can keep giving is, like I said, is like when Goku, when the Yu Yu Hakusho situation.
Yeah,
and
so
like the
Jimmy,
the Doflamingo fight.
Jimmy McNulty, shout out, he did a donation, but then he had a comment. He said, "Yo, like he's factoring Luffy's power up throughout the arc, and in this fight to scale up his potential, and that way I can see him being stronger than Katakuri." But the way he explained it, is
exactly. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean is like Luffy did enough damage, current form. You know what I mean? That like if I take this power up into consideration, it's like he beats Katakuri. You know what I mean? Like I don't see him losing. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't need a godly power up or whatever, but
no,
based off the way that the fight is going.
The entire conversation about you saying that like Luffy was already stronger than Katakuri.
But we didn't see the power up is him at his full potential. We didn't see
he
him
hasn't
at his
reached
full
his
potential.
full
Yo, I understand the argument.
You're saying
Ty is factoring in
the past
his full
arcs.
potential. No, he's factoring in the full potential and the full power up to say that Luffy is stronger than Katakuri. We're saying no, that he's not stronger because he hasn't reached that power up yet. So I mean, in a sense, yeah, he's right, because you know that a power up is going to come for the main character, but
that's not good for discussion.
Yeah, but his
no, that's not true. Wait.
That's not good for discussion.
No, because look,
you're basically just going off plot. Like you're saying he's gonna win because he's the main character.
You reached a good point in this conversation. Just chill out. Just only want Matt talking for right now. Just so I can clear something up. Matt, you're right with that. You're right now. You're correct with that. You're correct with that. But I just want to say that I've been
wait.
Before.
Matt didn't finish. Matt didn't finish. Matt,
I didn't.
I would say no.
Wait. Let Matt finish. Go ahead, Matt.
No, listen. All I was saying was that I've understood Ty's point since he was making it. He's factoring in his potential for like throughout the arc. And the thing is like, okay, well, we can do that for Zoro, right? For Wano, we can say, oh, well, we know that Zoro is going to get a crazy power up during Wano, and he might come across a fight where he's not going to be able to he's not going to be able to win. But the thing is that's not good for discussion, as Brago was just saying. Like, you can't factor in potential that hasn't come yet into a discussion that we're having presently, because it's just not here yet. It's like saying, oh, well, we know that Luffy's going to beat an admiral. Wait a second. It's like saying, yo, we know that Luffy's going to be able to beat an admiral one-on-one one day at one point in the series.
It's also just like
it's saying, It's like you're saying that Luffy's gonna, or that Luffy is stronger than Akainu right now because we know that he's going to be in the future.
Not even that. It's also like a logical contradiction where it's like
You're saying is
I
an
think that
extreme,
Wait, hold on,
is an
Ty. Hold on, Ty.
is an
Ty,
extreme
hold on.
negative version
Wait, Ty, hold on. Go ahead, Ty.
of
Go ahead.
saying like
what I'm talking about.
he's saying like I think that Luffy is stronger than Katakuri because he's gonna break his limit in the fight or surpass his limit in the fight. But it's like okay,
It's
you're
not
just
the same
admitting that he has to surpass his limit to beat Katakuri in the first place. So
Yeah.
obviously Luffy's not stronger than Katakuri right now unless he surpasses his limit.
Yeah, I guess here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with rooting for someone else. You don't have to root for
No,
Luffy.
I don't. That's not. See, I don't
But
agree. With
Ty,
that.
you
That's not
said
what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say
people
is
were
that
like,
I don't really. It's like every single thing that happened up in this point is not. Every single thing in the fight that happened up until this point at a fight, besides Luffy still hanging in there anyway and not dying, is not really important because that's not Luffy's max potential.
No, but that's what I'm saying. We don't even
Like-
know.
like-
We don't
like-
even
like-
know what Luffy's max
that's not
potential
Luffy's
is, right?
max-
Luffy.
That's not Luffy's max potential. That doesn't really matter. Like what's important is
Wait.
that a lot. Like what's important is how
Wait,
good
Ty,
Katakuri does
Ty.
against Luffy at his max potential. Not what I've seen before. Which I've seen before was just like.
So what's the point of debating it before we see Luffy at his max potential?
He already
say-
went to his max potential in that
like
fight.
pretty much up until now fight. Whatever. Luffy lost the warm-up fight. He's about to win the main fight.
He lost the first fight without going gear fourth. He lost the second fight with going gear fourth.
No, he didn't.
And then-
No, here's what you're not getting. Gear fourth is old news. That's not his max potential anymore. He has.
Yeah, but he
But
hasn't
it
even
doesn't
made
matter
another.
though. That's not his.
even
That's
made
why.
another
Look.
move yet.
Even if no. Look. Even if this makes sense, right? Even if this makes sense, right? Like the reason why Gear Fourth got stunned on this chapter was because that's not him at his full potential. That's what I thought his full potential. But that's why y'all don't agree with me right now. But since that's not no longer the best thing he can do, whatever, it's okay for Gear Fourth to get stunned on because he has something better he's gonna destroy him with.
And that's going off of plot,
You know what I mean?
right?
No, it's not because of that. It's just that it makes sense. Remember, look, if this was can Luffy beat Big Mom, my answer is no. It's no power up Luffy can get at this moment that can make him beat Big Mom. That's not within the scopes of reality in the story. But can Luffy beat Katakuri? Yes. You know what I mean?
And you're using past experiences of Luffy, right?
Wait, what you said?
And you're using past experiences of Luffy fighting other people.
And of this person he's fighting, like Katakuri is strong, but is he see like it's like Big Mom is godly right now. It's no power up Luffy can get, or it's nothing that can change that to Luffy to make him beat Big Mom. But Katakuri is a different story. You know what I mean? Like he can beat Katakuri. He even said that himself. He said you're a defeatable enemy. You know what I mean? Like and this Luffy,
how much stock are we
what
gonna
we've
put
seen
in
up
what
until
Luffy
now
says?
was the warm up fight.
When do we pick
Warm
and choose
up fight. The real fight starts now. That's what I was trying to say. Because like I'm not.
Hold on, Ty. When do we pick and choose to use what Luffy says as like fact? How do we do that?
We're not guide me towards my. At the end, like, y'all was wrong with Luffy can't be Katakuri. I was right.
You were.
If y'all want to be right more often, or look, just if y'all want to be right more often, if y'all want to understand, like, yo, dad, how do Ty be right and like, and these things be happening? We don't be believing him at first, but then, yo, sometimes I'm using a different method. I'm using a different formula, and like I'm not. I don't like the way that y'all think about this. I think that that's the less smarter way, but that's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
Okay. You got it. Like the stream.
Like the stream.
Like the stream, guys. Shout out to the guys. You guys came out. We had over 300 people watching.
Do y'all see two of me in a reinforcement just in case?
Hey, yo. Like the stream, yo. Shout out to Ty.
Finally done, yeah.
Shout out to OV.
We finally came back.
Yo,
Hey,
thanks.
man. Shout out to Mugiwara, Matt B. Shout out to Froob. Is that Marco? Marco the Phoenix came through, but he ain't say nothing. Shout out to Dritz, man.
Shout out to Master J.
Shout out to Ali.
Marco,
Shout out to Master J. Laz.
Yo.
This is fun. I don't know. We gotta start viewing the story the way Ty does it, because Ty seems to be always right at the end of the day. What? Nah, we gotta really change how we do things.
No,
You're a fucking troll, man.
You don't have to. You don't have
No,
to do that.
but Ty, no.
Everybody,
No, Ty, I won't take no
do
for an
things.
answer. I won't take no
I
for an
don't.
answer.
I don't need clones. I don't need clones. I don't
But
need
Ty, we
copycats.
have to view it.
I don't need any of that.
Ty, we have to view it your way because like I hate being wrong, bro. And at this point, I've been wrong.
Wait, what you
too
said?
much. I hate being wrong. Like I keep being wrong, and it's like we gotta change how we doing shit. Like I was wrong about Luffy being able to beat Katakuri, like dead wrong, and I gotta just like bank on Luffy. I gotta believe.
Again with the trolling, sarcastic stuff. I don't mind, whatever.
No, Ty,
but,
you're
you know what I
saying
mean? Like if
that
I wanted
you're
to be
saying,
a jerk, I could be like,
Ty,
but I'm not gonna do that. So
Ty, you're saying I gotta believe in, I gotta believe in Luffy more, right?
Remember who was right. Remember who said Luffy could be Katakuri and what's about to happen.
Remember who said that Big Mom could read minds?
Oh shit.
And if
everything anybody ever said,
and if
not everything Zoro fanboy. I think
if I recall,
the Lightning ever said was every right. So that's besides the point.
If I recall, didn't Ty say that Luffy was gonna beat Big Mom earlier on in the arc? We can go back to other streams, but hey, I'm just stirring up the pot.
Yeah,
I do that.
Coming from me, no. I said that. Yeah.
It's okay, Ty.
I said my theory video was that Big Mom will pull. But my theory video, and this is crazy too. Wait, check this out though, because I'm glad you brought that out.
Check it out.
Was that Big Mom downfall approach? Don't check it out. I don't care about that. Look, my theory video is that was that Big Mom. All right, thank. So I got a video of Big Mom downfall approaches on my channel where it talks about Big Mom falling. And the crazy thing is that at a point in the story, the video. At a point in the story, I didn't believe it anymore because things changed. But right now in the story, her downfall approaches because of this case gonna knock her out. So I was on point, you know what I mean? In a way. So it was never that Luffy was gonna beat Big Mom 1v1. It was that something was gonna happen, like maybe poison or something or whatever. This cake isn't poison, but it's knocking people out. So that's kind of a similar situation. So I wasn't exactly 100% on point, but I was on point with my end conclusion. You know what I mean? That she falls if she happens to eat the cake and get knocked out. Everything all depends. Nothing is for sure. Nothing's for certain. Nothing's for facts. The educated guesses I'm making.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. But the thing is, when you say other people aren't making educated guesses because they don't.
Oh, I'm not saying that you're not thinking highly.
You actually said that.
No. I just said that my guess was more highly educated. That's all I said.
Look at the manga. Ty, but Ty actually said the way we look at the manga is wrong.
Ty said, "Yo, Ty, you literally said,
why you lying, bro?
Ty, you said this. I actually analyzed it. Are you saying we didn't?"
Not like hold on. I don't always tell you that. Not like that. Just in certain instances.
Shit like that like 20 times tonight. It was
Let me explain.
Okay, let me get the floor after you.
Certain situations. All right, cool. I got you. In certain situations, with certain things, with certain parts of the story, I think that y'all take certain things the wrong way. And not all the time. So a lot of times y'all take it the right way. But I just feel like in certain instances, like some things y'all overlook. Sometimes I overlook stuff too. You know what I mean? Nobody's perfect, but point that out to you.
Fair enough. I agree with that.
Brago, let me say this to you, man. I gotta commend you, and I don't think that the comment section commends you enough because so you start your streams very late, right? And you don't start your streams whenever you're supposed to start them, but you double back on the back end, and you don't end your streams whenever you say that you're going to end them. So applause for Brago. Applause.
Yeah, shout out to Brago.
There we go.
Thanks.
Shout out to Brago. Shout out to Brago. Thank you, Brago. Thank you.
We gotta talk off stream.
Oh, we gotta wait. Hold on. We gotta talk off stream.
Yeah, we gotta talk off
stream.
Here
comes the theme music.
Here comes the music.
I know.
Hold on, you guys taking this off.
All right, hold on. And joining the One Piece Illuminati. I don't want no parts of it. That's what Brago
just. Ty, you joining, bro?
But Ty, nah, you gotta join. Based on your predictions, bro, you gotta come in that shit. We need somebody like you.
We taking your soul, bro. You gotta.
All right, so if I don't come back on stream, y'all know why. Y'all know what happened.
Nah, I mean, I'll say this, Ty. So like some of your points is just like. I feel like sometimes you go too long with the points and I lose the actual point. So then I try to understand the point, but then you feel like I'm pinpointing like something about it, and you're like, yo, that's not the whole thing. But I'm like, yo, I forgot what it was at the beginning of it. So I feel like
I know what you mean. That
so that's when I don't feel like anyone is trying to belittle your point. It's just that it's so long. We have to like dissect it to respond.
We gotta analyze it.
But like to me, it don't be seeming fair to focus on because it's like say if you're trying to tell me that you're like, yo, I get fly, yo, or I wear all white every day, all white every day, right? And let's say like if it's like 8:00 at night, you went to work and everything, right? And I'm like, you get all fly every day, yo, but spaghetti mark on your shirt, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
And you ate spaghetti earlier. That doesn't mean that you're not fly just because you ate food and something and a little speck got on your shirt. You know what I mean?
If I got speck on my shirt, I'm not fly.
But you was fly when you went to work. You know what I mean? Like you are
but I'm
fly.
not
You just
anymore.
ate and got a little bit dirty.
But I'm not anymore though.
No, wait. You're not fresh to
If you
death
got a
with
spaghetti
the
mark on your shirt, you're not fly anymore, bro.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like that same argument could be made where it's like, yo, son, you like I got a new. Like you talking about a little mark that was from work or a little scuff, you know what I mean? Like just like something. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
so you're saying that's like
you're trying to use a little point.
Oh, okay. So you're saying it's like a petty. It's like
that's like you're fly, but I'm just trying to.
I'm just trying to find something else. I'm trying to find something to kind of discredit your flyness. It's not even that big of a deal.
That was such a weird way of explaining that.
I don't know hold up.
I understand it.
Elam's YL dog. When did we get cool enough for you to mention me in a comment in the comment section? I still don't like your punk ass.
That's God. That's God. No, me and Godly.
I'm just kidding.
Me and Godly Smile. We had a. I didn't like Godly Smile earlier. I didn't. Godly Smile has grown on me. It's like that's
I guess
that's the name. That's the name backwards. Elam's Yell Dog.
But then, that dude is always talking shit in the comments.
Okay.
Certified troll.
Godly. What is it?
Godly.
Also,
Godly.
That monster trio guy in Brago's comments always has the top.
He always comes for you, bro.
Brago.
He's always coming for you.
And me,
God,
I hate that fucking
bro,
kid.
Godly.
I want to fucking. I want to argue. I want to debate that fucking kid so bad, bro. That kid's talking shit every single fucking stream, bro.
Wait, who is this?
Bro, Godly Smile is always coming. Is always coming for me, bro. Like,
he does, bro. I've seen Godly Smile in other fucking comment sections. Like, yo, fuck this nigga, bro.
Like, yo, dude, I think Brago is good to his subs.
Yeah.
He probably gets some nice head.
Like, yes, you're very good to your subs, right?
I would say so.
Yeah, he is.
He probably gives his sub mass hit.
You don't.
Yeah, I would say so.
All right, yeah. So look,
I don't think so.
Brago doesn't do that. All right, but look, Brago's. Yeah, I would say so too. Brago's mad good to his subs, but like sometimes you might see a comment and he might be going off on one of them. Whatever, but that still doesn't mean that you're not good to his subs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it's like one of those type of things where like if somebody's like, yo, I'm good to my subs. I'm like, nah, remember that time though? Like in the comments, somebody said something about like you just went off on them. You're not good to your subs. It's like that's not as important as the overall thing is like about like because pretty much you are, you know what I mean, like the majority of the time.
I understand. I understand what you're saying.
It seems like situations like that in the debate.
Hey Luffy, fuck you too, nigga.
Luffy said, "Fuck you, Luffy hater." I mean, what do you expect Luffy to say, man? What do you expect Luffy to say?
Brago hates on Luffy more than I do.
I do not hate on Luffy,
Listen. Everybody that's saying that I'm a Luffy hater, I got Mugiwara in my name, dog.
Wow. That's just fanboy.
That's just the fanboy.
You did spell it wrong. Like, who the fuck? Like, you're gonna make a name Mugiwaga? Like,
yeah, what's up with that?
No. I mean, I got Mugiwara in my name.
It says Mugiwaga right now, bro.
No, it says Mugiwara.
I see Mugiwaga, man. I don't know what you want.
Nah, you changed it, bro.
That is high. I can't. Maybe.
I think he changed it after we figured it out that he spelled it wrong.
All right, cool.
Nah, bro, y'all tripping.
Matt, like, yo, I'm not a Luffy hater. Brago is. That nigga hates on Luffy all the time. Nah, I don't hate him.
Like, no, for facts though, you do.
Oh my god, give me one scenario. Give me one scenario, Matt.
Brago, you do, bro.
Give me one scenario.
Give you one scenario.
Every stream.
Yeah.
Bruh. I mean, where do we start, bro? Like, you be trying to downplay Luffy's wins, bro.
What wins? What wins, bro?
Brago, you fell into his trap, bro.
I know.
What wins?
What wins Luffy
man.
got for real? Rob Lucci?
I mean, over.
That really was the last one, huh?
Nah, the last one was Pacifista, bro.
The last legit
beat
win
the
for
Bullet
Luffy.
Sisters.
Nah, let's be
Nah,
real here.
John
Let's be
Jow.
real, yo. The last legit.
Caesar.
Nah, Hody
Yeah,
was
the
dealing with
last one.
Hody was dealing with the effects of the pill.
Yeah,
Nah,
when he
the last
beat Kuro,
legit win for Luffy was honestly Captain Kuro. That's the last legit. And honestly, I question that because Luffy was able to catch Captain Kuro out of nowhere when Captain Kuro was moving as fast as Sword. So that's
What
questionable.
about Arlong? Hold up.
Huh?
But Brago, he had observation.
Arlong, no,
Nah,
Arlong fought
It was
Zoro
foreshadowed,
and Sanji before fighting Luffy, so Arlong wasn't 100%.
No, they come on, that doesn't count.
Bro, Luffy's last legit win. Was
Luffy a
Caesar.
fraud.
What about Don Chinjao?
No. It's Don Chinjao. Don Chinjao. That's
Don
his
Chinjao
last
was
legit win.
old. Come on.
My bad.
Or he still beat his ass.
Don Chinjao got taken out by Luffy.
Katakuri's like 50 years old.
Hey,
He
hey, don't
The
disrespect
Luffy
Lao G
hater is
like
in
that.
full effect. The Luffy hater is in full effect right now. Y'all see it.
My bad.
Y'all see it. I can't
My
make
Wi-Fi
this
got
up.
We lost Zoro, bro.
I can't make this up.
Zoro any day.
We gotta figure out when Luffy got his last legit win. For real. Somebody tell me.
Is this
Don
Zoro, bro?
Chinjao. That's
Don
legit.
Chinjao. That was the last one.
First of all, Chinjao's like head broke mid fight, yo. Like nah.
Bro, come on, Brago, stop.
He's right. Caesar.
Come on,
Caesar
yo.
round 2.
Caesar,
Like,
he
they
lost to
took
Caesar,
Come
bro.
on,
He
man.
lost to Caesar, bro.
Beat him the second time.
Come on, man. That was plot.
Bro,
But look, that's a good.
Brago.
That's a
so,
good
Brago,
example.
that's
See how when he lost. See how when he lost to Caesar the first time, Zoro was mad. Like you playing around or whatever.
But he still took that L.
So like pretty.
Brago, the dislike coming.
Yeah, but then
I
Luffy
see
got more
it.
serious
It's
second
fine.
time.
They just don't like facts.
Yo,
It's fine. It's
yo,
facts.
all I have to say.
I'm gonna be honest. I dislike this video, bro.
Contrary to popular belief, popular opinion, whatever you want to say, I'm actually one of the biggest Luffy fanboys in the community.
Agreed.
I really am. I just say that there's some asterisks next to.
No,
next to some of
but
the
Matt,
things.
be real. All of them are asterisks, bro. All of them.
No,
all
not
of them.
all of them. Come on, bro. Come on, Brago.
Brago trolling right now.
Yo, so hey, Matt, answer this. Should Luffy have all his teeth right now?
Bro,
Okay,
stop.
okay,
If Luffy
okay,
wasn't the main
okay.
character, he'd be dead.
Nah, he's got a point with that
Listen,
one,
this is
though. He's got a point with
look.
that
This
one.
is all I'm gonna say. This is all I'm gonna say as far as like the wins.
Go ahead.
The asterisks that are next to Luffy's wins
Mm-hmm.
are Dofi, Cracker, and then Katakuri.
Crocodile.
Crocodile. No. Listen. I just ignore the whole crocodile thing.
No.
Listen. Let me tell you why. Bro, that shit happened literally like over like.
It don't
500 or
matter.
600
Time don't
chapters
matter,
ago.
bro. It happened.
Bro, it happened 600.
That's like
chapters
saying
ago.
if you get booty raped and
Okay.
yo, it happened so long ago, it never happened.
Bro,
You got booty
Yo,
raped.
Rago, come on, man. Okay. Listen,
That's
okay.
facts, though.
Put an
kinda-
asterisk. Put an asterisk next to Crocodile's name,
Alvida.
and then that's it. That's it.
Nah,
That's the last.
don't
That's the
take
last
it.
of the. That's the last of the asterisks that I can give.
All right.
Everything else
Fair enough.
is legit.
I know.
It's no.
You don't tell me that was an asterisk. Luffy just magically being rubber, against NL. You don't think that's an asterisk, bro?
That's not magically beating him up. That was a weakness he had.
Yeah, that's a
man.
weakness, bro.
That
Come on,
was
man.
written in. That's all plot.
Bro, Brago.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
Stop it.
I'm tired of it.
Stop
Y'all niggas let Luffy slide too much. I'm tired of it. It
No,
ends
no,
now.
no, no.
Listen. That's
Bro,
like saying anyone who
the
fights
last person he ever beat is Alvida. That's it. I'm done.
You know,
But
yo,
I think-
honestly,
It was a secret, bro. It was a
how did he
secret.
beat Alvida? How did that happen?
You're trolling.
No, let's be real. No, for real. We got to be real here. Like y'all got to stop fanboying and giving man a head. How did he beat
Fair fight
Alvida?
out.
Yo, Brago, you taking Ty's phrases now, bro. You got
I'm just no, but that's what's happening. You gave
Nice,
you
bro.
Matt said, "Yo, I don't want to give it the
Yeah, like-
crocodile thing because that happened too long ago, bro. Come on, yo, that's not fanboying."
Bro.
that okay, there was an asterisk by crocodile, but he beat Rob
Okay,
Lucci.
I said that there's an asterisk by crocodile too. Okay, but listen, man, this chicken is good as hell. Anyways, yo, listen, man, listen. Okay,
Yo, he just slipped the ad in your stream, Brago.
Right?
bro, I had to,
Who this
man.
nigga promoting? Who this nigga promoting, yo? Gotta come this
But
check.
listen, yo, listen. Other than those 4 that we named, I guess you could put an asterisk maybe to Enel, maybe.
No,
The only fucking
Luffy-
person who
yes.
could legitly pre-time skip was
Rob
Rob
Lucci.
Lucci.
I mean, he needed.
But wasn't he one of the most?
He needed that last hurrah
Listen.
from
Wasn't
Usopp.
he
Rob
one of the
Lucci.
most impressive people though? So
No,
like, so like,
listen,
yeah, he
if
was.
it happened.
Yeah, Rob Lucci
Wait,
was the
wait,
most
wait.
impressive person that he beat pre-time skip. I mean,
Wait, are we forgetting
Yeah,
Moria?
so-
Moria?
Crocodile.
Moria.
Wait, what about the boa?
Moria.
He beat Moria by himself. Like, come on.
What about the boa?
He didn't
So like
beat
that- so
Moria
like- so-
by
so-
himself.
like
He
that
didn't even
happens
beat
with,
the
like-
Boa
Exactly.
sisters.
That's
Well, he beat
He
the
didn't
boa
beat the
sisters by
Boa
himself.
sisters. He didn't beat them. He didn't beat them.
He was about to.
He was about to, really?
Yes, he
No, I don't think so. No, he was not going to
He
beat
was
the Boa
put- he
sisters.
was
Like, let's stop
put-
it.
Nah, for real.
Let's
though.
stop it. He was
Shout
not
out,
about to
shout
beat
out,
the- he was
shout
not
out to
about to beat
Luffy.
the Boa sisters.
If anything, Luffy's a real nigga, yo. Luffy. does
Hell
what
yeah, he
says.
was, bro.
But, bro, are you serious? Go back and watch that fight.
You go back
Tell
and
me
watch
how-
that fight, bro. They were on fire. They were about to fall.
It looks
to the
like he was
second shit,
dominating,
bro.
Bro,
the back.
wait. Y'all are saying that he was dominating the Boa sisters.
After he went
Bruh.
gear second,
Yeah,
it was
when he
over.
went second, yeah.
Oh,
No, he
you know
wasn't.
What?
He was, bro.
Someone brought up something interesting.
He tied their tails and they didn't even know it. They
How did
were-
Luffy? How
Like
did
they,
Luffy?
they were using ornament hockey and they couldn't do anything to this guy.
How did Luffy manage to beat Bluno? Someone
He destroyed Blano.
Oh,
Like,
so
let's
he
not even
saw
go there.
he
Let's
saw
not even go there.
Soru. He saw Soru, and all of a
No.
sudden he can use it. Okay,
Dude, no. Bro,
Okay, Matt. No, Matt. There's no justifying that shit.
Wait. Let me reply.
Matt, you just want Luffy to beat everybody.
No. Let me rebuttal back to this, Brago. Listen, you would have a point. You would have a point if this dude didn't alter his body to the point that he could use the attack. That was the point of Gear Second, so that he could literally use that attack. So stop it.
Gear Second was an
he developed.
So
his
Luffy
attack.
don't even know how. So Luffy can't even read, but he can alter his body to use like his blood.
Dude, he's a
in Gear
combat.
Second.
He's a combat genius.
Okay.
He's a combat genius. He's a combat genius. He's a combat genius. He's a combat genius.
I'm
He's
not
a
gonna lie.
combat
Like,
genius.
that arc, Luffy's development in that arc was crazy fast. Like he stepped it up a lot.
And
in that arc.
No, it wasn't an asshole because Luffy alluded to the fact that he started to develop Gear Second at the time of whenever he encountered Aokiji.
I mean, you can say that, but it's all speculation at this point.
It's all speculation. Stop.
I'm just saying, yo. Like this dude Luffy, we gotta really check his card because I don't know if this nigga. He's been skating through the new world so far. Let's be honest here.
Dude,
Without law at Punk Hazard, come on, yo. Without Jinbei at Fishman Island, come on, yo.
Oh, come on.
Without law at Dressrosa, come on, yo.
Brago, you live under a bridge, don't you?
Yo, Matt, is that not facts?
Brago, you live under a bridge,
Matt,
don't you?
is
You know
that
that's
not
where
facts?
trolls-
If
you know,
law
that's
was
where
not
trolls
there,
live at.
If
that's
we're
where
gonna look at it
trolls
like
live
that,
at,
then Brago's right. Because
You know that's where trolls live at, right?
Matt, I feel like you're just attacking me. And you're not attacking
Where
the
you-
argument.
where-
You're getting Matt. No, Matt, you're getting really defensive right now
Are you
because you're
being
not
a fisherman
Matt.
right now?
Matt, you're getting really defensive right now. You're not attacking the argument.
Is your second occupation a fisherman?
Matt, you're not
Great
attacking
bait.
the argument. This is cancer, bro.
Great-
You have to
great-
respond. Respond.
Great bait, mate. Great bait.
All right, guys. Shout out to Luffy.
I rated
Luffy's
8 out of 8.
Luffy's one of my favorite
Matt and
characters.
Ty is on the same team now.
Yeah, yeah. I see.
Easily in your top 200.
Shout out Katakuri, best character in the series. Fuck Luffy, fuck Sanji. I understand.
Yo, listen this stream on these notes. Brago,
Yeah.
his second occupation is a fisherman, and he lives under a bridge. Great bait, mate.
There you go. There you go.
Yo, it's a Brago bring out his inner Ty.
Being defensive.
That's true.
Whatever.
Yo,
Listen,
like
man. You know what needs to happen? Fucking Katakuri needs to just kill everyone. That's like all the Straw Hats there, and then just fucking team up with Zoro, and they'll be the two.
I'll give Luffy this. Luffy beat that bull in the Coliseum, fair and square.
You know what? Can I ask y'all a question?
That was all Luffy.
Can I ask y'all a question? And I'm being dead ass when I say this.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. So, why are people under the impression, right, that, and this was a conversation in Discord today, why are people under the impression that because Zoro specializes in armament hockey and because Sanji specializes in observation hockey, that Luffy can't have better observation and armament hockey than both of them?
Because it doesn't make sense for like the shonen story.
No,
SBS.
Wait,
the
what?
only reason this exists is because of misinterpretation of an SBS. I think it's SBS 87.
Well, listen. I just had, we all know that. I'm just asking a question. I'm saying, do y'all think that it's completely out of the question for Luffy?
No, it's not. I don't think it's out of the question, but I mean, it would be a bit weird. It'd be like if I.
Yeah.
It'd be like if I specialize in cooking.
To me, it's almost impossible to weigh it accurately.
Yeah. Here's the thing. It's like I feel like they're not going to be better than Luffy at any of those, but they're going to be on par.
Yeah.
They're going to be on par.
Yeah,
their specialties.
very close. Because I just can't see see how Luffy Gear Forth just sent Luffy flying. I can't see Zoro unleashing an attack like that.
Okay. Let's say this. Let's say at the most that they're going to be on par with their respective hockey categories to Luffy.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Cool. Thank you. That's all I was trying to. That's all I was trying to do. And people were telling me that I was tripping because I was saying that it's possible that, or you could argue that that Luffy's armament hockey is better than Zoro's right now. And people were telling me, oh, you're tripping because this nigga Zoro had aura coming out of his armament or coming.
First of all, Matt, is Luffy's hockey even better than Sanji's right now? Are you like, what are you talking about?
Okay, Brago. Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna put this in a vacuum. Right? His armament. If you're trying to scientifically weigh this, it'd actually be impossible because in a fair experiment, you'd have to put each person under the exact same conditions, which is not possible within One Piece. If you're trying to measure armament hockey between Luffy and Zoro, then you would basically have to take away the swords or give them both swords and see what would fare up, which is never going to happen.
Or
that's not true because
you could put them in a fight. The same person, you could put them.
It doesn't work that way. Because look.
No. Let me finish first.
Hear me out.
Let me finish first. Okay. So the one reason that against this is because we don't actually know how much effectiveness is increased whenever hockey is put onto already sharp objects. You're basically comparing blunt objects to sharp objects, which is basically useless in comparing that to who is stronger than who. When you're talking about observation hockey, I don't feel like we know enough to compare to say what is better than each other because we've learned throughout the series that there are multiple different variations of observation hockey that each have their own specialty. So when people say that if Luffy unlocks future sight, then that automatically makes him better than other people, that's simply not true because other people have already shown special areas where hockey can be effective. Like, for instance, if you wanted to compare Sanji's hockey to any other individuals within the series, you would probably say he best suits people like Otohime or Fujitora due to the focus on emotion, because Sanji appears on lock, right? And you have people like Aiza and Enel who also have very impressive hockey feats. But if you narrow it down to a broad enough scope, then basically everyone gets a reward in hockey. I don't feel like it's so cut and dry. So I feel like it's kind of hard.
No, true. You're right with the end of your argument, but I mean, it's not as simple as just give Luffy a sword, give Zoro a sword, because Zoro being a swordsman, a master at swords, and Luffy not, it gives Zoro
the point that's already blunt is that Luffy actually can't use swords. The only way you can make that fair,
I know the
swords, is you would have to replicate the scene with Moria where you insert a shadow into Luffy, make them all on the same level. If Luffy can use a sword, then you would have a good indication.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Is that Luffy's swordsmanship skills isn't as good as Zoro, so that still gives Zoro an advantage.
Yeah, so I'm saying basically the argument in itself is basically moot. We're never gonna know. I don't think.
To me, let's just say that
Oda could just say at some point in the story.
Yeah, he could have a bad guy that they both attack, be like, oh man, Zoro's armor hockey was stronger. But I mean, I don't think he'd do that.
Say if Zoro fought Doflamingo, right? And Zoro did an Ashura and he hockeyed up and he just sent Doflamingo flying through. That means that Zoro could be stronger or they're just that strong because regardless of how they did it, Luffy did it with a gift fourth punch, Zoro did it with an armament, Ashura or whatever like that. But it both did the same amount of damage to Dofi.
A blunt force attack is different than a sword attack, though.
very different.
No. Listen, because here's what I have in my head. In my head, I'm not talking about a cut. A cut isn't gonna do that. But I mean, like, if Zoro was to just Asura up, armament his sword, and hit Dofi with the sword sideways, you know what I mean? So it's like flinging him. You know what I mean? Like, all right, not hitting him with the sharp side, hitting him with like he's
The
hitting him
blunt side
like using the
and,
sword as a
like,
bat, like
using
hitting him with
physical
the
strength.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly. Something like
I
that.
mean, Luffy would
Like-
send him farther because I think Luffy's physically stronger than Zoro.
Yes.
No. But I'm saying like the armament hockey part of it, because I think your physical has something to do with that. So like if Zoro's able to like hockey up and do a powerful move and hit and not cut him, like smack him with the sword, like a baseball bat swing, and it was to send Dofi flying throughout this roster too, then it's like, okay, no, hands down, he's just as strong as Luffy or stronger if he would be able to do that. We don't know.
That's a hard scenario to kind of visualize with Zoro using, because how Zoro uses techniques, you know, it's like it's more so to break down the target.
And doesn't he have something like that? Move like that? He hit some kind of sideways with his sword like that?
It's tough because like then Zoro's not using his sword
Yeah.
the way he normally does, you know, and it's like that's not as fully effective as he normally does it. It's tough. It's tough. But now I'm about to end this. Like the stream, people, we out.
Like the stream.
Like the stream.
Bye.